yo. I don't know. Don't sound as loud. We'll see. Yo! What up?
That was loud.
See, it wasn't even loud on mine at all.
Yeah.
Hey, we're live.
Did it tell you so?
No, it just popped up.
What's the chances of Philly picking up both free agents?
I think they're going to get them both. We'll wait to get into that in a little bit, but I think they're going to get them both.
I hope so.
I do.
I mean, no reason why Ertz definitely shouldn't come back, right?
No.
I mean,
I think he should have started today. I'm serious. I think he should have started
I
today.
mean, the offense had to change, right?
Yeah.
not much.
I think he should have started today. I think he should have signed there and fucking been starting. Lonely cat. Hey, who's on here watching us right now? Somebody's on here.
It's a secret.
Somebody's on here. Somebody say something on Facebook. I want to see. Can you guys hear us all right? My mic sounds weird today. My headphones or my mic, something sounds weird. I don't know what it is, but everything looks like to be in working order.
It sounds good on my end as far as
I don't know.
in my ears.
I don't know. It's weird. Don't sound as loud as it usually does. Maybe I'm just getting old, losing my hearing.
It could be. Have you had a hearing test lately?
It's a damn factory.
Yeah, I had a hearing test not too long ago.
How'd it go?
Passed as usual, man. Flying
You just clicking buttons,
colors.
motherfucker. You couldn't even hear it.
No, bud. I got hearing. I can't see. I can't see worth a shit. Hearing, I can hear everything. Yo, 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 yo. What up?
Some people are just afraid to talk.
I know. I don't know why. Some people are just a little bit afraid. Did you see that Pat Fryermuth helmet yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Top 5 tight end. Top 5 tight end.
Top 8.
We balled out last week.
Mm-hmm.
He killed it last week. What up, boys and girls? How we all doing on this fine,
We need to get on
fine Sunday morning?
TikTok's where it's at.
Yeah, I know. I was just waiting. Long live cowgirls. Here you go.
You mean use mine or?
No, you can use mine. That way you can look at comments and shit. Hey, good bro. Get us up there. Yo, yo, yo! What up? All right, we'll be getting ready to start here in a minute, children.
Do you think we should maybe
What up, ADV? Yeah, probably. I don't know.
for 3 of us?
Yeah, for 3 of us, probably so. ADV, can you hear us all right? Can you hear me all right? Because my shit sounds weird today, and I don't know why. I just want to make sure you can hear everything good. Yo! Yo! Oh, hey, you didn't here plug that into my phone. I forgot about that. I might not reach.
I probably won't reach.
That sucks because I'd like, you know, we need that.
Would you like it?
I'd like that. Okay, good. All right, making sure. Okay, then we're back. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're going again. Okay, we're back. Okay. Sorry, boys and girls. Having a little technical difficulty trying to get up on the talk. We're going, Jamie. We wanted to get live on here first so we can... oh, shit. Change my camera again.
I have to be sideways.
Fuck. Fucking sideways shit.
Sitting sideways.
All right, there we go. Whatever.
Just want a snack. Crackle pop.
Jamie Prowse said, hurry with the TikTok. Jesus. We're getting there, brother.
5 minutes.
We're getting there, brother. We're getting there. We're headed
rush.
over to the talk now. Then we're going to dive right into all this wonderful news. Skull, Adrian.
Let's go.
Let's go. Adrian, who Vikings play this week? Oh, they're bye. They got a bye. See, I'd like to win another $5 off Adrian. I'm just rolling, Adrian. He's riding this Dobbs train, and I'm just banking.
There's no way he's right.
I'm just banking. No, he can't be riding with. Well, he's got to ride with Dobbs right now. They ain't got nobody else. He's got to roll with the old Dobbs train for now.
Poor Browns. Just gonna get
Go get fly. We're gonna get to that in a little bit, but isn't that wild that like people were excited today? Joe Flacco is gonna start.
I can't believe old PJ didn't start.
Yeah, me too. I we'll get to all that in a little bit, but yeah, me either.
Sitting sideways, as much as the people hate it, probably gonna happen.
Fuck Dobbs, Adrian. Fuck Dobbs.
He doesn't mean it.
Everybody's done with Dobbs.
He doesn't mean it.
Man, I hate when we have to go sideways, but it's all right though. It's worth it to have Neil here. Go nose, Brian Hucks. Go nose.
Since when does Hucks like Knowles?
I know. Go nose, Brian Hucks. I don't know how you feel about
Yeah,
today, but
get to that later, right?
I feel like I feel like we might be disappointed today. Did you click go live?
No, not yet.
Oh, you're checking. You're checking.
Patience, grasshopper.
Buddy, I got all patience in the world. I got till
You know who
11:30
doesn't?
a.m.
Jamie don't have
Yeah.
patience.
Jamie does not have patience.
He's ready for this.
Go
It's
nose.
gonna be sideways. Unless you don't
Well.
want to plug it in.
It's
The sound.
no. I want the sound on there. It'll just be sideways.
We need to ask Barker if there's a way to like have something to hook a phone to like use this or something to hook for a camera for like a phone.
I don't know.
Like buy a different camera just for.
Huck said, "Fuck off, Neil."
He doesn't mean it.
He don't mean it. He doesn't mean it.
That's never. No one ever talks like that to Neil.
No one talks like that to Neil Crabtree.
Neil has fans.
My
Neil's got fans.
Some guy posted on this thing said that he's coming to watching because he knows sports.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Neil knows. Neil knows what's up. The new guy is Neil. Special guest Neil Crabtree today.
Special guest Neil Crabtree. I just wish it was like that.
yeah, it'd be nice, right?
It would be, but for the camera, so we can
Oh,
just use that one.
yeah, I know. I know.
I
So
just
it's,
don't understand it.
yeah, I know. Special guest Neil Crabtree is the new guy. He's not really new.
Yeah.
He's been on here before. You're the only one that don't
I'm a
have
veteran.
You're the only one that don't have a beanie toboggan on. Kind of makes me sad.
It's 50 degrees. We don't need that damn beanie.
It
right
don't
now.
matter, man. Ears are cold. Yo, what up?
Trying to get all this shit fixed, situated.
I think we should be good. It's 9.
All right.
That scared me. I thought something was fucking wrong.
Ever crunching.
I thought something happened. I was like, what in the hell is going on here? Whoa, that's scary. Oh man, you guys ready? Mm-hmm. Let's go ride with the Vikings this week. Vikings win this week, Adrian.
You can still ride with them.
Bye week.
I mean, they can't-
Lions World, guys. We are going to get into that soon. What is your college football
that's
team?
that's what we're
They're
fucking
waiting
here
on
for.
it, boys.
We're
There it
ready.
is.
That's
We're
a
fucking
20-minute
ready.
conversation.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yo,
It's going to be hot.
Den Carter here.
Jeffrey Denny here.
like I said, Neil Crabtree.
Neil Crabtree,
Here.
special guest in the house. Ryan Ratchford bailed on us that he had to go to church.
Again.
Praise Jesus. Love you, Ratchford. His
Raise-
picks are up for the day for all my betting people.
Praise hell, praise Dale.
Raise hell, praise
Going to race in a
hell.
going to race in a better
Let's
place.
just get right into it. What happened to our TV?
I don't know.
Keep that shit up. All right,
You're all
let's just get right into it. College football
Diving right in.
play. Oh, yeah, might as well.
Just want to get it all
Just
done.
get it. Just get it in there.
done. He's
Just
like,
let's
yep.
talk about
No
it.
sticking a tip in.
No,
Huh?
yeah,
No.
no tipping it today.
We're going right into it.
Raw dogging her.
Quarter to 3. Quarter to 3, dive in. Let's go. Shannon Sharp said that the other night, and I fucking lost
We
it.
live, baby.
So, games the other night, Friday night,
What's up,
Pac-12
bro?
championship, Oregon, Washington, Oregon. Which, listen, I said Oregon was going to win the rematch. I said it, but I thought the spread was crazy.
Oh, yeah, it was crazy high.
9.5 point favorites. I was blown away by that. My boy
I said that put a
Michael.
little chip on him.
Well,
Pissed me
that's
off.
bulletin fucking board material right there,
Oh,
man.
it was on everywhere.
You beat this fucking team, and we're 9.5 point dogs. And guess what? My boy Michael Penix Jr. got it done.
What's up, Jay? We are getting into that right now, baby.
Washington beats Oregon 34-31. Dylan Johnson, running back for Washington, killed it. 152 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Zodiac's upset. No Steeler gear. Wonder why.
Man, I had to
Wonder why,
I had
huh?
to rock my nose
Come
today,
on,
bro.
baby.
I had to rock my nose today. I had to show fucking.
Yes, sir,
I had to give love to my nose.
What'd you actually think of watching that game, though? Did you actually enjoy it? Like, it felt ugly to me.
It was ugly. It was an
Even
ugly
Penix,
win.
he looked rough.
Penix has not played that well.
No, and it made me
recently.
sad. Like, yeah, of course, like that one last drive when he got the
Both started
touchdown.
slow.
Yeah,
Both started slow.
They
so
did well. But Washington was up 17-3. They could have went up 24-3,
Blink of an eye.
and they kicked that field goal to get up 23, and then they let Oregon go right down the field right before half. And I'm like, oh,
here we go. Like, oh, here we go.
Here we go. But Bo Nix played well. But do you feel like Bo Nix lost the Heisman Trophy the other night?
I mean, it's close. I
To
think.
me, it's still Bo or Jaden.
Yeah, that's what I believe. And if you link it down to them two people, it's like, well, Jaden's got a couple losses too. You know what I mean? If you look at stat for stat, Jaden has more.
Yeah, a lot.
But
His
but
stats are nasty.
they
His stats
are
are crazy.
But like the percentage as who was a more accurate thrower, who was better, it's Bo. So I don't know.
I feel like Jaden, because I said Jaden Daniels has 3 losses. That's what sucks. But now Bo has 2 losses.
Right.
So it's like, okay. Now I don't mind too much about fucking
Thanks, bro.
saying Jaden Daniels wins the Heisman. To me, Jaden Daniels won the Heisman Trophy the other night, and he didn't even play. You still sticking with your man, Bo?
I think Bo's gonna win.
You still think
Yeah,
Bo? What do you
I'm
got?
on Jaden on this one.
He's doing Jaden, so we're 2-1.
I'm sad it's not Penix anymore, but
Oh yeah, it's not Penix. Penix is done.
yeah, he's done.
But anyway,
Definitely not Marv.
Oregon eliminated Washington. Moving on.
Guys, we love the likes. Appreciate the follows.
Now to let's get into yesterday's games. Texas over Oklahoma State. This was a throttle.
It was.
Texas beat the shit out of them. 49-21.
I thought it was gonna be a little closer.
Quinn Ewers. But you know what? This game didn't feel big. Every game I watched yesterday felt big.
Right, it did. It felt like it's just the throwaway
A
game.
regular Big 12 game where one team, it just didn't feel big. Quinn Ewers dominated, 452 yards, 4 touchdown passes.
Stud.
Stud. He's a stud. Can you imagine if Buckeyes had him?
Imagine him throwing more than Harrison.
Can you imagine if the Buckeyes
Evan
had a
McCord.
quarterback like Quinn Ewers? Man, it's crazy.
Why is it that people leave Ohio State and they become good? What?
Well, it's crazy.
Especially quarterback.
Just think if they would have had Joe Burrow.
Sheesh.
Jeez, man.
It seems like the Texas game fell out, worse than actually like the score portrayed there. Like they played with the food there, I think.
It was just wild, man. I don't know. The Texas just rolled. They even threw a touchdown to a big ass defensive lineman. Did you see that? Did you see him hit the
that was that
Heisman?
dog. He's that
You see him hit
defensive
the-
tackle.
You see he hit
That
the
guy's
Heisman.
a dog, baby.
He hit the Heisman pose, and
Thanks,
I don't even
Mark.
think his
We love you, bro.
I don't think his leg even came off the ground when he did it. He just kind of stuck it
Barely.
up.
Barely. He
Well,
has
he's
a
an
negative
offensive
4
lineman. He
inch
ain't,
vertical.
got to. He ain't got to.
It's like me doing it, hitting my gut.
Then the second game yesterday, SEC championship.
You guys are cursed.
Bama, Georgia.
Phew. This is what everyone expected.
Yeah, pretty much.
It
And
really was.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It lived up to the hype. And Georgia had a 48-yard field goal earlier, and they fucking had a false start, backed them up 5 yards, and he shanked it, and it ended up being the difference in the fucking game. That's big, man. That's big.
It's big. Every
But
points count in games like that.
Milroe. This is a different. Which we're starting to throw in shit like this. This is a different Bama team than
is.
earlier in the year.
It is.
It's a different Bama team than earlier in the year. Jalen Milroe got benched.
True star. I don't
He
know,
got
bro.
fucking benched, man.
He looked
He did.
badass yesterday.
And
he
he's
wouldn't- he didn't get
balling
benched
the
yesterday.
fuck out. And I don't know.
Especially
man.
that run on a game sealing drive at the end.
Game sealing
Yeah.
drive.
Yep.
Georgia's got to have a fucking stop. And
little Jalen
Milroe,
Hurts.
first
Yeah.
fucking play of the game, or first play of the drive, Milroe busts it for like, I don't know, 20, 30 yards. Just
He
crazy.
even threw like a Jalen Hurts slaying at the end.
I seen that. I seen the Jalen Hurts quote. You know who else dropped a big quote? The Michael Penix after they beat Oregon. He dropped the Geno Smith. They
real big
called, but
quote.
we didn't call back or whatever, right back or whatever it was.
Yeah, Gino.
And then we get into the games last night. Michigan, Iowa. Did you see what Iowa's over under was of points scored going into that game?
I said the spread was 21.5.
6.5. The fucking points for Iowa was 6.5. That's embarrassing.
Someone told me yesterday. I was at Bub's basketball game, and someone told me yesterday, said Iowa's just got to score like 25 points.
Well,
4 games worth of points.
I don't understand why Iowa can't score. Like, why do they have zero offense? And this happens every year.
Guys, we appreciate you.
Why does this happen every year? Like, which Michigan rolled 26-0. They did what they were supposed to do. No one knew, and everyone knew Michigan was going to win that game other than Pat McAfee and Lee Corso, who both predicted Iowa, and I just blew my mind.
3 out of 5 picked Iowa.
Yeah, 3 out of 5. Theo Vaughn didn't really count.
No, but 3 out of 5.
I can at least say, like, yeah, they're going to cover the spread or something. Like I said, it was 21 and a half, but it was like the outright win. No way.
It was a good game. Michigan dominated. They did what they were supposed to do. And then we get to my game. My Florida State Seminoles. And
that game was rough too, man.
Well, listen, and this is what I got to say about this. And it was a very ugly. It was a very ugly offensive performance.
Yeah, great defense though.
So it was 10-0. It was 10-0 in the Michigan game at halftime, and I'm seeing all these people talk about how fucking man, this is just a gritty game by Michigan, and then I'm seeing Florida State Louisville 3-0 at half, and everyone's like, man, this is awful. It's like, why is Michigan, who has all of their starters playing against Iowa, getting like built up? We're playing a true freshman third string quarterback. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Way better.
Louisville averages 33 points a game, top 20 offense.
Yep.
We held them to 6.
Yeah. And
6.
What's Iowa's defense?
I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about Louisville right now. But I'm saying and Iowa has a great defense. But I'm saying it's like the SEC. SEC, if you would have put FSU and Louisville and LSU and Alabama jerseys last night, it would have been the greatest game of the fucking night. Man, what a defensive fucking battle.
Probably.
Man, that's the best defense in the country last night. But Florida State won 16-6, held a top 20 offense to 6 points and under 200 total yards.
You know what's more mind-blowing about all
Terrible.
that Louisville has a top 20 offense.
Yeah, but they've scored. They played all year. They averaged 33 a game.
Yeah, they do. I understand
So,
that.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
The ACC is so bad though. It's I don't know. It's really sad.
But all right, the games are done today.
Did you get that out of you?
Yeah, I got that out of me.
All right.
I got that out of me. I'm just saying. I already am in my mind.
He's hostile.
Wait till noon.
He is hostile this morning,
Wait till
guys.
fucking noon.
Woo!
Wait till noon, my friend. So.
Guys, we appreciate everybody in here. If you have not, give us a follow. Hit the link tree up on Real and Raw Sports up there. Follow us on everything, guys. We appreciate you around.
So the games are done. So now it's all on the playoff committee. I posted a picture yesterday of the playoff committee. It looked like none of those fucking people were under the age of 80.
Man, that's awful.
I'm not sure.
Are you trying to say that out of touch?
I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what these people have done or who most of them are.
Go Noles, baby.
It looked like there was literally no one under the age of 80 in there.
Bearded chicken. They don't want that smoke.
So to me, it's like I don't think any of them were even watching Florida State game or Michigan last night because their bedtime's 8.
That's what I'm saying. How many of them do you think was like nodding out, falling asleep?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there ain't no way.
They're researching this morning.
I bet every one of them took the blue pill to be hard as a rock to stay up all
bricked
day.
up.
Guaranteed. If not, there's no other way. No other way.
So now it's on the playoff committee. 4 teams. Somebody's getting fucked.
Couple teams getting
Couple
fucked.
teams.
To be fair,
fucked.
like 3 are getting fucked.
Yeah.
Three
are getting fucked.
At least 2 are getting fucked.
We've always had like controversies. That pretty much every year we have some controversy. But this year, honestly, it feels like
a few of them's getting fucked.
I know we say the same thing every year. Like this year is really bad, but this year, like legit, I think it's like 4 teams that can say like, yeah, we really deserve it.
Where's my
obviously, I don't think Buckeyes deserve it because
But I think they deserve it.
Yeah, but like
they only lost to the number.
Well, we can dig deeper into it, but there's like literally 4 teams that can say, "Hey, we
Can you imagine if we had a 12-team playoff?
Oh my goodness,
man,
that's too fucking much. Man.
Even 8.
It is too much.
Give me 6. Give me the top 2 bye or something. You know what I mean?
Listen, I've been on the opinion that 12 is way too much, but it is what it is, and yeah, this would have been a hell of a year for a 12-team playoff.
Anything's better than 4 right now.
So the college football playoff committee, in my opinion, they got 3 decisions to make. They got 3 options. Are you going to leave? Are you going to penalize Florida State for a quarterback injury? An undefeated Power 5 conference champion. No undefeated Power 5 conference champion has ever been left out of the playoffs.
Yeah, Jake, so we follow that as well.
Are you going to say head-to-head means nothing and put Bama in over Texas? Or are you
There's
actually
just so much?
or are you going to have a college football playoff without the SEC?
No.
That's the fucking that's the
Any
option.
of that bullshit you're throwing out there, the last one, no, for sure.
That's the option. Now, I will say, I said a couple weeks ago, and I've said this a lot. I said if Bama beat Georgia, they would both get in. I have changed my opinion on that. I think the dogs are out.
You think the dogs are?
I
out?
think the dogs are out. I think that the committee doesn't want to. I think they can say, we can't fuck two big schools. Georgia lost yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Georgia's in. I don't think Georgia's in. I think it's down between Texas, Bama, and FSU for the three spots.
Texas, Bama, and FSU.
Yeah, I think Georgia's out. Georgia's out. Do you guys agree with that or disagree with that? Do you think Georgia is getting in? Or what do you want to do? How do you want to do this? You want to say who your number one seed is? Because we know who's in. Michigan and Washington is in.
Guys, we're diving in this. Let TikTok. Let's see. I'll go through, answer a couple questions with them real quick. See what a couple of those are saying.
Okay, we can do that.
And then we'll go off what we think.
Shoot.
What do you guys think? Hunter Cooper said he thinks FSU's out. Tighten Up says Michigan 1, Washington 2, Texas 3, Bama 4. Those are the best 4 teams in college football right now. Someone says Georgia is one of the 4 best teams, period.
I agree.
Texas and
But they're not
FSU in. Live Oak says FSU in. Guys, I'm reading it as it goes. Tell me about the butter sausage. Sounds good.
I like butter sausage.
Number 1, Texas.
I've never had butter sausage.
Michigan, Washington, either Texas or Bama. FSU's out. FSU in. Bama out. Guys, there's a lot. There's a lot of people saying. So Bearded Chicken says FSU has to make it.
Well,
and he's a regular.
And I will say one thing about FSU. And obviously, I'm wearing
Huskies
an FSU
is the
shirt.
only dogs.
I'm wearing an FSU shirt, so obviously I think my Florida State Seminoles should be in.
And I want ACC representative from.
Tell me that our defense isn't fucking belong in the fucking playoffs. That defense is nasty.
Your defense belongs. In the
Defense is
playoffs.
fucking nasty.
But how, like in recent history, how good has those defensive teams been in the playoffs? They really get destroyed. Like when Iowa made it and all that, it's just really bad.
They do. But I'm just saying. I think our defense.
13 no's got to count for something.
Nasty.
Michigan 1, Washington 2, Florida State, and Texas. Can you imagine controversy if Ohio State got put in instead of Texas or Bama?
Ohio State's out. I seen our buddy Cody Clarkson commenting on, like, it kept popping up on my feed.
On different
He kept commenting on so much different shit, saying Buckeyes are in. Buckeyes are in. Buckeyes are out.
They're trying to get that to the committee. You know what I mean? They're trying to get the
Yes.
committee to pop it up on their news feed.
Buckeyes are out, guys.
Okay, hear me out. Michigan, Washington, Florida State, Alabama. That was Trenton Smith.
So that's what I'm saying. Alabama. So
This user guy said,
head-to-head means
I
nothing.
don't think Washington has a tough schedule.
I think Washington. I totally disagree
No,
with that.
Bearded Chicken. Would Travis be back for the playoffs? No.
Jordan Travis is out.
But the backup is.
But the backup will be out for our bowl. Our backup will be back for the bowl game. So Tate Rodemaker will be at quarterback.
Third string quarterback will be deciding.
Go Blue Murray.
Bama is not getting in over Texas. Alabama can't jump Texas. They lost. It's 2 separate questions. Who are the best 4 teams? Who are the 4 teams that'll get in? Guaranteed if Alabama gets in, they won't be number.
Can you imagine? Just think about this for a
FSU
second.
may be another TCU.
And they might be. And I'm tired of hearing about that. I'm tired of hearing people say that.
Florida State does not deserve
Florida
to be in.
State is going to get hammered in the playoffs. I don't give a shit what is going to happen. And if you were predicting, if you're using point spreads to predict your playoffs, you are absolutely wrong. Because guess what? TCU was supposed to get fucking hammered last year too by Michigan. They didn't.
Right.
They didn't.
They didn't.
They didn't. And I will say one more thing about the Florida State defense, because that's
Beat
my
that drum,
that's
baby.
my big thing. I'm gonna beat the drum. They're gonna get even better in the playoffs because now that the regular season is over, our defensive tackle transfer from Miami that was ineligible all season because the NCAA decided
he can come back.
his transferring because of he wanted to be close to home for his sick mother. He is now eligible to come back for the postseason
nice.
as well. So that Florida State defense just got even better. Yep. But okay,
Listen, though, I'm going to go through this the strength of schedule numbers. Okay, 1 is Texas.
Yeah.
17 is Bama. 23 is Washington. 41 is Ohio State, 53 is Michigan, 58 is Georgia, and 63 is FSU.
Okay.
So, and obviously you play who's in front of you.
It's like I said, the ACC did not help Florida
They
State's
didn't.
cause at
They
all.
didn't.
No,
They
but
didn't.
Florida State also beat 8 bowl eligible teams, which is more
Right.
than everybody. 2-0 versus the SEC. Just wanted to throw that out there. 2-0 versus the SEC this year. Went into the swamp under the lights with the backup quarterback.
And I just want to throw Colorado as the top 5.
Oh, this has nothing to do with the playoffs. But if I ever hear Florida State fans say that we should have hired Deion Sanders instead of Mike Norvell and get rid of Mike Norvell, I'm gonna punch him in the face. I'm gonna punch him directly in the face. I will punch you in the face.
Zodiac, defense wins games.
Defense wins games. Well,
Sometimes.
defense sure as hell helps win.
It definitely does, but historically, it has not helped in the playoffs very much.
So how you want to do this? You want to say who your 1 is?
We can do that.
And then go backwards because the 4 is going to be the 3 and 4 is the big one.
Maybe. You just never know. We can start at 1.
Well, yeah.
Well, 1 and 2 might be different seeds.
You're
'cause-
right. But they got to be
they're
And
the
that,
in.
and that kind of does
They're
matter.
in
It really does matter.
regardless.
But it's got to be
I
the
seen
same
somebody saying that the Buckeyes should hire Dion, and I think that was the dumbest thing. Ohio
Yeah.
State's already soft. They'll be even fucking softer with
They
Dion.
have, I don't know, bro. Imagine the Louis and stuff they'd have then.
Oh God, they'd have tons of fucking Louis. All right, so who?
Here we go, guys. Breaking
who
her down.
is your number 1 seed in the playoffs?
Like,
And you can give us 2. You can give us what you actually think the committee is going to do, and you can give what you believe is the number 1 team.
I think both will go both ways, and it'll be the same. Like old boy said earlier, probably the real dogs in here, the Washington Huskies.
You got Washington number 1.
Washington at 1.
I also think Washington is number 1, but I don't think the committee
I think they will.
is number 1. I
think they
think
will.
Michigan will be number 1.
Washington
But
at
I
1.
think Washington has a better resume, and I would put
I agree,
Washington.
Zodiac.
Before yesterday, most agreed that Oregon was
Washington
like,
at 1.
yeah, most agreed that Oregon was like pretty much the best one-loss
Yeah.
team, right?
Yeah, everyone was saying, and there was people that saying Oregon was the best team in college.
That's what I'm saying. So, and now all of a sudden, like 1 day later, people forget that.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we didn't say that, but
I think Michigan will be 1, but I think personally, I think Washington should be 1.
Neil?
I am of the opinion that's going both ways. I believe it is Michigan and Washington.
So you got Michigan. You
Yes.
got Michigan at 1,
Yes.
Washington. So we're close.
Yeah.
And
So, yeah.
obviously,
And we've been on the Penix train all year, Dan and I.
And-
we love him,
and-
but
Penix.
like I don't know.
and what's scary now is like obviously 1 and 2 means a lot because who your 4 is
Michael James, I disagree.
is one
'cause
of
them
these
boys
one
played
of
some
these
defense.
sneaky
Oh, yeah.
teams. So
Yeah, Washington actually, they impressed me yesterday for what it's
Washington-
worth.
I think Washington was very
one
important.
of the
in a
most
high-flying
things-
game.
One of the most things that impressed me on Washington is their offensive line.
God, just follow them big old boys.
That offensive line.
Just follow
I
them
was
big
getting
old
rough
boys.
towards the end, but they still held in.
But okay, so obviously, whatever you have, Michigan or
Georgia was
Washington,
58 strength schedule.
Michigan or Washington,
1-2
is
right?
your 1 and 2.
1-2 boys. Michigan, Washington. I'm pretty sure about everybody has that, right?
If I actually seen somebody last night, and I was arguing with them because they had like a substantial amount of people that follow them, and they had Georgia in and Alabama out, and I'm like, how do you have Georgia in over Bama, and they literally just beat them?
Boys, we're getting into it. We're
Wow.
on 1 and 2 right now. 1 and 2. We got Washington, Michigan, Washington. 1 and 2. We got
All
a
right,
couple.
here's where we get meaty. We're getting to the meat now. We're getting to the
Proud said
controversy.
he's seen someone posted Texas at 1.
Yeah,
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
That ain't happening.
That ain't happening.
That's disrespectful.
very.
That's just stupid. Just unfollow that person immediately. Okay, number 3. What you got? Who's the committee going? Who do you think should be number 3?
It's tough, man. It really is.
It's tough.
Oh, listen.
It's tough.
Some people's getting fucked today.
They are. They are.
People's getting fucked today. And I told you earlier
But
what I
it-
think's going to happen, and I'm going to tell the world here in a minute.
But at 3, hook 'em horns.
Hook 'em horns at 3.
Hook 'em horns at 3.
They played
Is
so
that
well.
what? Is
man.
that what? Is that both?
That's both.
You got the
Both.
committee. Okay, my 3. The committee will put the Texas Longhorns at 3.
Yep.
I feel the Florida State Seminoles should be number 3.
Ooh, that's high.
They're undefeated
They-
conference champion.
I kind of agree with him on that one. They are
conference
undefeated. Yeah,
champion.
Shitty-
Every team has a chance to go out and win their games.
It's a
Guess
shitty
what?
conference.
Just
We
because you're undefeated don't mean you should be in the playoffs, boys.
That might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Why?
Because you did not lose. You didn't lose all year, and you're a power. No
So
Power 5 conference has ever been
time
left
out.
of the playoffs.
I just said
You're
not
penalizing-
every undefeated team. I didn't say a top 5. I just said every undefeated team doesn't need to be in there.
Well, no, not every undefeated
That's what I
team.
said.
A Power 5 conference champion has never been left out of the playoffs.
That don't mean nothing.
It does.
That's-
It
that-
does.
you think that's
You're
what they're gonna go
penalizing
over?
the 100 kids on that roster because the quarterback got hurt.
They've done it in the past.
And-
They've punished conference champions.
Well, like I said, the committee, I
And being
have,
the conference champions.
I have
They
them
have.
putting Texas in. I think Florida State deserves to be in.
And for me, I'm on Texas 3 both ways.
I think Texas is a 3. I think that they'll. I mean they won theirs. They beat Bama. I mean they're number 1 strength of schedule.
They're
That's tough.
They've been clapping cheeks, and you know what I mean. They've been beating the hell out of people.
They're cheek clappers. Yeah,
They are.
They're cheek
Texas is
clappers.
good. They're loaded.
They're
They're
good.
loaded. Quinn's going to throw all over the place, and everyone's saying he's coming back to school. I'm going to believe that when it happens.
Just think
gonna
think of that game though, Texas and Washington.
I'm gonna
That's a
believe.
heater.
I'm
That's
gonna,
a heater.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
That's
That'd be
a
a hell
heater.
of a game if that's the game. All right, number 4. Who's the last team in?
You gonna go first?
Oh, I'll go first. The last team in, my 4th team, is the Texas Longhorns. What the committee is going to do is the Texas Longhorns at 4.
Okay.
So no Southeastern. In my opinion, the Southeastern
So you
Conference.
think colleges are going to put no SECs in?
My opinion, the SEC should not get a team in the playoffs.
No. Okay. What about what do you think the playoffs going to do?
Florida State gets left out.
So who do you have it for?
Alabama.
Bama at 4.
Bama at 4.
So you think they're going to pick?
Alabama,
Washington?
the one. I got Washington, Michigan, Florida. Do you want what I think or what they're going to do?
What they're doing?
What they're doing. Michigan, Washington, Texas, Bama.
Bama
In. Florida State and Georgia play in the Orange Bowl.
on 4. Roll Tide, baby.
You can't. I mean, you got to. I mean, Georgia's out, unfortunately, and I think Georgia's better than a lot of teams in the playoffs.
I do too.
I don't care.
I do too.
I don't care.
I think
Georgia's out.
I think Texas and Washington both would struggle against Georgia.
Well,
I do.
I think Texas will. I think Texas got off weapons everywhere.
They
that
do.
offense is going to be. That offense is nasty.
They do, but that defensive line in Georgia is nasty.
But if my Noles get left out of the playoffs, I hope we play Georgia in a fucking bowl game.
I want you to play High State.
Well, I mean, I'd like to play High State too, but I don't think that'll
I
happen.
want you to play High State.
But it is Bama both ways. You know,
He's not Bama.
financially.
So we're all
Yeah,
agree
SEC
with
wise,
Georgia
it's-
is out. I think the SEC should get left out. Bama, if Bama lost last week to Auburn, they are out.
Oh yeah.
And they won on
Georgia
a
probably
fucking
would've been
Hail
out.
Mary.
Yeah, Georgia would have been out also.
So
And that would have hurt.
Yeah.
That would
so
have
that-
hurt.
that's why I got SEC out. They won on a fucking Hail Mary, and we were undefeated.
Winning's winning though, baby.
I'll take a Michigan Bama
I know,
game.
winning's winning, and we didn't lose all year. We know.
You lost something.
We know.
Your quarterback.
We know. We're undefeated. We're 13-0. We
Good
know.
Orange Bowl though.
We know.
Orange Bowl.
And I hope if FSU is left out, Norvell will get them ready. They will be ready to play the bowl game, and I hope we play Georgia. I hope we play Georgia in the fucking Orange Bowl. And that defense going to fucking
Well,
Carson back up.
Probably.
Well, yeah.
Georgia. I don't believe in Georgia's offense very well,
Well, of course not.
but they're pretty
We're going
good.
to fuck them up. We're going to fuck them up. We're going to fuck them up. Tate Rodemaker going to throw 300 yards against Georgia. Knowles rule.
Florida State did not look like a top 4 team last night.
Well, their defense did. Tell me you don't watch football without telling me you don't watch football.
FSU's best win is Bama's 3rd best win. They will lose. Florida State will lose.
We beat
so they will
LSU
play
by
next.
20. We beat LSU by fucking 20.
FSU didn't play anyone.
We beat FSU. Oh, yeah, we got 3 fucking wins against top 15 teams.
Georgia
So
will
I'm just
crush
saying.
FSU.
I'm just saying.
Please play Georgia. Please
Play Georgia. I hope if we don't make the playoffs, I hope we play Georgia.
Who's Bama playing? The Sisters of the Poor? Is that what it is?
I
Is that
hope
what it
we
is?
play fucking Georgia.
Georgia will steamroll FSU. If FSU gets left out, the juniors will come back.
The juniors are coming back anyway.
Yeah, that's the word.
They're coming back. They're coming back.
Bro, anything
Norvell's
less
building
than
a
Michigan,
powerhouse.
Washington, FSU is bullshit.
Hey, preach.
FSU will get in.
Preach. Preach.
They still won.
Preach. But let's be honest. Can you imagine? Okay, let's just play this let's have this is fun. Can you imagine Paul Feinbaum today if the SEC is left out of the playoffs?
Jiminy.
I can't even watch ESPN. It's nothing but SEC propaganda. Let's just
ACC
see how
hate.
much.
They hate
let's
on Clemson
how
and
much
everybody.
we can fucking talk up the SEC. That's all it is.
It's where the money's at.
It's where
Hence why Alabama's in.
That's why.
And that's why people are going to that conference.
Exactly, and that's why the fucking super conferences are happening, and every conference is gonna have 40 fucking teams soon. But then it ain't gonna matter.
It don't matter.
Then it ain't gonna fucking matter because then you're gonna have 6 fucking teams.
Well, it don't matter. You got 12 in the
one
playoff
loss.
anyway.
Well, now it matters. Yeah, now we
You
got
know what I
12
mean? It ain't
in the
going to
playoffs.
matter. So
It's NFL time, Adrian. We're getting ready to dive right into
what's
the national.
What's FSU going to do with 55 yards passing?
I don't care. Well,
They're not going to leave an SEC team out. We know this.
I agree. But
That's how he said it.
But
you know
like
what
I said, the team we played last night averaged 33 a game, and we held them
The
to
format
6.
is to select the 4 best teams.
Well,
that's not always the case.
deserving
shows.
matters.
Yeah.
Wins matter. Wins and losses should matter.
Yeah. History's shown.
Wins and
otherwise.
losses should matter. If you want just the 4 best teams, then the Georgia Bulldogs should be in.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
I agree.
If you
I
want
agree.
the 4 best teams, I'll take Georgia over fucking undefeated Michigan.
Yeah.
If you want
I
the
probably would
4
too.
best teams,
I mean, every time they
I'll
play
take
them, they
Georgia
roll.
over Washington.
Yeah, like I said, Bama's going to end up rolling Michigan, I think.
If you want the 4 best teams, Georgia's in.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna end up being like a Bama, Texas.
If you want the 4 best teams, Georgia's in.
If Bama's 4 and if Michigan's 1,
It's gonna be Bama, Texas, man.
Adrian, you
Probably.
don't want that.
Probably.
Listen, Adrian, let me speak.
there's your boy. There's your boy.
Kenny Pickett.
Game day, Kenny Pickett.
Game day, Kenny Pickett showing up
He's
to the
ready.
game. He's ready. My God, look at that. He looks like a
He's
champion
swag.
today. He's swagged out. Woo! I wanted to say, Adrian, a lot of people said Bo Nix. I'm avoiding Bo
Yeah, I
Nix.
don't want his ass either.
I don't want him in the
I
NFL.
wouldn't either.
I don't want him, man. He's always been a decent quarterback everywhere he's been.
Texas got the number 1.
everywhere he's
schedule.
been. But
Georgia isn't out, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, they're out, man.
listen,
Wow.
if
They
Georgia,
can't have 2.
if they want the 4 best, then Georgia's in. I don't think Georgia's in. I don't think
You
Georgia.
can't have them not Alabama. You know what I mean? It's I'm saying like Alabama
Why,
beat them.
Adrian? He wants to know why no Bo Nix. To me, he's always been solid.
Yeah.
But when he got to Oregon, now he fucking bursts onto the scene.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we did,
his
bro.
numbers explode because of that Oregon offense. It just screams Mariota to me, man. It's just that offense.
I'm
It's
not. I'm just not impressed with a lot of the quarterbacks that's
Georgia,
coming out of it.
Bama,
I'm just not.
Michigan, Texas. That's a good one, guys. It's hard to read every one of them.
It's tough. And listen, I don't want to be on the playoff committee.
It's
I don't
tough.
know. Be on the
No
playoff
way.
committee.
I would not want to wake up one of them old guys today and roll over.
No.
I fell asleep at
No.
8. Hold on.
I don't want to be
Holy
on the
shit, what
playoff
happened
committee.
today?
But you know what? I'm going to be totally honest. If Florida State gets left out of the playoffs, I'm a Knowles fan. I'm going to be pissed off.
Well, yeah.
But
You have-
realistically-
you have a right to be right now.
But realistically,
If you're a high state, you shouldn't be pissed off.
like 2 years ago, we won 5 games and lost to an FCS school.
Yep.
And now we're 13-0. We're the ACC champions. And we have the number 3 recruiting class right now coming in. Norvell has built back. And if we get left out, well, guess what? We're going to go play a bowl game with a chance to go 14-0. And I swear to fucking whatever, if Florida State gets left out and we win our bowl game, there will be a banner hung behind me. I will have that motherfucker made.
Yeah.
Undefeated, unrecognized national champions. And I will do it. We'll have a parade. We'll have a fucking
The thing
parade.
is that
we can have one.
We'll have a parade. I will parade through the downtown streets of Wellston, blasting the war chant. We'll get in the bed of
the
your
Orange Bowl
truck.
game is going to be good. So I mean, it's going to in my end,
you
it's going to be a
in
more memorable game anyway most of the time.
What QB would you pick for the Vikings that will be available? I don't know. We'll have to look into that later. I don't know. We'll think about it.
I'm not excited about it.
Oh, Michael James.
Someone said
Michael
Florida
James.
State just like UCF. UCF 2.0.
Maybe. But I don't care. I don't care. They said the same shit last year. TCU won a playoff game. Maybe. I'm just saying we deserve to be in. That's all I'm saying. Let's get to the NFL. Michael James, if we win, you're coming up. You can ride around with us during the parade. I'll send you one of the banners I have made too. All right, NFL King, let's roll.
NFL boys.
Neil's here, so let's start with it. His New England Patriots.
Bailey Zappi, boys.
My
Is Zappy starting today?
Justin Herbert Chargers. Chargers favored by 5.5. What you got, Neil? Bailey Zappi getting the start for the Pats today.
Chargers roll their ass. I mean,
Chargers roll their ass.
I don't know, like even like the 5.5 spread. I'm not even sold on that either.
Not either. I think the Chargers roll.
I mean, it's
I don't think it's going to be even close.
It's gonna be a very ugly
Yeah,
game.
the only thing why it might be close is because the Chargers just suck, man. They have no wide receivers. I don't think it's going to be a blowout.
Chargers never blow anyone out.
They don't have no receivers, man.
Yeah.
They have Keenan Allen and nobody.
I don't know.
It's just
Nobody
like,
healthy.
Like honestly,
I don't know.
I kind of
What's up, AK?
as a closet Chargers fan, I kind of hope New England wins today. Maybe this will be the week they fire Brandon
They
Staley.
could. This should have been 2 years ago.
It should have been a long time ago.
I don't know about losing by 25, but I just
Pats lost by 25. Adrian's
No.
just giving it to him.
Pats are a little better than that, but not much better. I don't say that. I do think Chargers will cover.
I
though.
think it's hard to beat the Patriots by a lot.
They're at home too.
It is.
It is. but maybe Belichick's just like, I'm going to just keep throwing in towels, so maybe I can get traded or something.
Well, listen. Last week when the Patriots was it last week Patriots played the Giants?
That game was so bad, man.
Yeah.
I seen Patriot fans celebrating like they won a fucking like it felt like a wild card win.
Yeah.
When Chad Ryland, their rookie
Chargers versus
kicker,
Patriots, baby.
when he missed
This guy's got Patriots going to win.
when he missed the field goal at the end of the game that would have tied the game, 35-yard field goal, and he missed it. Like Patriot fans were pumped. They're like, "Fuck yeah, man!"
This guy's a Chargers
We
fan, and he
lost.
said Patriots are going to win. I like that.
They don't have the personnel for it.
I think he just wants to tank. He's probably down with the Staley effect. This Chargers fan probably just wants to get out of here.
It's gonna be a hot spot for the next
Preach
head
this,
coach.
Burns.
It's going to be a real hot spot.
I mean, like it's gonna be a very, very like
Very
it's gonna be attractive
Yes, it
vacancy.
is. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's going to be the number one spot.
But they're gonna be without Eckler and stuff probably next year. So who
Eckler
knows?
going.
Eckler's 40.
Eckler, yeah,
they're gonna be down to
Eckler's
one
going.
It's fine.
top tier receiver, and
You
they
got
have
Herbie. You got Herbie. Who cares?
they have an underperforming rookie wide receiver, and it's
Yeah.
just wants to drop balls.
Get
Yeah.
Staley out of here, please. Hey, we've been
But-
beating that drum forever.
I mean,
bro.
it's off topic, but
Keep
Chargers
our
are going to
tickets.
have to be in a semi rebuild mode after this year.
They will.
Because they're
They're gonna lose a lot.
It's the highest paid salary in defense, right?
Yeah.
They're losing
Khalil
Eckler.
Mack.
Yeah.
Khalil Mack, Bosa,
Bosa.
Derwin James, all them guys.
They're
are
losing
so
the receivers. They're losing offensive
Maybe,
linemen.
maybe it's time to trade a couple of those guys.
Well, honestly, I don't think you're going to get much out of a lot of them. I think you could get something for Bosa, but Bosa can't stay on the field. Khalil
ain't
Mack,
gonna get that
Khalil Mack, people see his sack number and they're like, "Oh, he's got a lot of sacks." Yeah, but he had like 6 in
And he
one
can't cover
game,
anybody either.
Man, yeah, he's just so overpaid.
But Chargers are low key in rebuild mode
Yeah,
after
they are.
this year.
They are.
So and maybe it's not as attractive as it could be, but Herbert's going to attract some.
Herbert is Herbert's.
Herbert to the Steelers or Seahawks.
Nah.
It's not
Listen,
going to happen.
Herbert's going to be a franchise quarterback there.
Herbert is never leaving the Chargers, but
12 years later, maybe.
I will give TJ Watt right now and a first-round pick for Justin Herbert. And that's a lot because I love
They
Tej.
definitely would be the
That's
highest
a
paid
lot.
defense.
I love Tej.
I understand.
I love
That's your franchise
Tej. I would,
quarterback.
like I said last night, I wish I could cut my leg off and give it to Jordan Travis. I would probably do the same for TJ if he needed it, but I would trade him in a heartbeat for Herbert.
It's like me. I'd give up like Judon and everybody just for Kirk Cousins to come to my team.
Neil
I
loves Kirk
I
Cousins.
do, man. I love him.
Neil has always loved Kirk Cousins.
I'll take a
I will-
heartbeat.
Give me
We
one of them
went-
cookies.
We went from Herbert
Give
to
me one of
Kirk
them cookies.
Cousins.
He loves Kirk
I'm saying I
Cousins.
want Pats to grab him in free agency.
He loves
Them are
Kirk
good.
Cousins. He always has loved Kirk Cousins. Neil, you want a cookie?
I'm good for
The
now.
welfare pig. Them are good.
All right. Moving on. So we're all on the Chargers. All right, I'm going to skip this game because I'm going to eat this cookie. Colts, Titans, shit bowl.
Oh, the Colts are in the
Colts-
playoff hunt, boys.
Colts,
They are.
actually right now. The Colts are the
Putting
seventh.
They're in the
Mitch-
playoffs.
Right
Gardner
now,
Minshew, baby.
right now, the Indianapolis
Minshew
Colts are
mania.
the 7th seed
Minshew
in the
baby.
AFC. Colts are favored by 1 against my Mike Vrabel led Titans. What do you guys got?
Give me the Colts.
Give me the Colts. Give me the Colts.
You know what?
Give me the Colts. Krager says Colts. Who you guys got? Who you guys got today?
Jonathan Taylor
Andy,
out.
Tenny, who we got?
Jonathan Taylor
JT
out.
They've been getting decent run game anyway, but
They
it's like,
have.
yeah.
Their offensive
Zach
line's
Moss.
good.
Zach
Their
Moss
offensive line's
killed
good.
it before
Yeah.
JT came back. You know what? This is a
Oh,
close
Captain
one.
America says Titans. Josh Downs with 2 touchdowns, Bearded Chicken says.
Tighten up. Give me Vrabel and the Titans.
This guy says, how's Staley a defensive guru and his defense is 31st?
Good fucking question. This is what I've been saying all along. Why is Staley? Now we're back on the fucking chart.
Absolutely, Ethan.
I fucking hate Staley.
He sucks so bad.
I don't get it.
Now, how do you feel about the rumblings about getting rid of Mike Vrabel? Does that piss you off pretty well?
You know what? I love Mike Vrabel. And if Mike Vrabel gets fired, Mike Vrabel will have a head coaching job pretty fucking quick.
Yes.
I believe that.
But
I don't like the
I think he
Tennessee
should-
Titans.
I think he should take like a different role, like a coordinator or something.
No, Mike
I
Vrabel.
do.
Mike Vrabel's a good head coach. I disagree.
It's hard. I mean, if it's just hard to like say that at times because you don't know what the coach has in it. Like, is that coach? Does he have his hands on who they're trading for? Does he have his hands in who they're drafting? Because if he does, it's probably time for him to go.
Mike is trash. Great QB. When the fuck you can't be talking about Mike Vrabel.
Mike is trash. Great quarterback. Great running back.
You can't be
Great.
talking about Mike Vrabel because I don't. Ryan Tannehill and Will Levis are the fucking quarterback. What are you speaking
What's a bit-
about?
what?
Go to sleep. Listen,
He ain't been to bed yet.
it's 10 a.m. It's too fucking early for Bush Light. It's 10 a.m.
The last good quarterback passed away years ago.
Fucking put the fucking Bush Light down if you think fucking Mike Vrabel's had a great quarterback.
Captain America says, I think Will Levis will have another great game today.
I
against
like
the Colts."
Levis, and I think he's
He
going
ain't
to be
bad.
good. They got to get him some weapons, but you say Mike Vrabel got a great quarterback right now. Put the fucking Bush Light down, Dusty
It might be a
Burns.
little stronger than Bush Light.
Man, that's wild.
Look at Adrian even saying that
Bro,
too.
Mike is bad.
Fuck all these
He
guys.
ain't been good.
Fuck all these
He
guys.
ain't been good.
He had a bad year.
These guys probably they want Jeff Fisher back too, don't
Bad
they?
year.
They need
They
something.
want,
Hey,
that,
listen.
they want that 79 Fisher back.
We all say,
Bearded chicken, dusty sauced at 10 a.m.
yeah, drunk as fuck. Drunk as fuck at 10 a.m.
Time out. Sometimes when you get so fucked up the night before,
Yeah,
you wake up
that's true.
drunk, boys.
That's true.
Yeah.
We've been
That's
there.
true.
We've been
Yeah, we've
there.
all been
Let's,
there.
let's be real.
He's at the fucking VFW last night till 3 a.m.
Open karaoke.
Karaoke and fucking
Guaranteed.
singing fucking I like a virgin.
No, put my
No.
black eyes in.
It's definitely some Neon Moon.
Oh, goodness.
Oh shit.
He's had a bad head coaching career.
I
He
ain't got-
has.
No, he
I agree.
hasn't.
I agree. What's his record? Look it up.
I ain't fucking
Look it
getting
up.
into it.
All his playoff appearances and all that. I don't know about that.
Look it up.
He's not terrible, but but there's rumblings.
Thanks, Texas.
I remember fucking last year when Henry fucking got hurt and everyone's like, well, the fucking Titans are done and they fucking rolled on the playoffs
Yeah.
because of that Vrabel head
No,
coaching
because that
mentality.
running
Run the
back.
ball, run the fucking ball, play defense.
I mean, what cost them the wins? Tannehill throwing picks.
He's good. Daniel's good.
Good throwing picks.
Tannehill's great. Tannehill's a great quarterback. All right, get your fuck off this. I'm tired of it.
Tired of the-
Moving on.
Tired of the Titans.
Hey, 54 and 44.
Great record.
Not good.
Great record.
Not good. 2 and 3 in the playoffs.
Great record. 2 playoff wins. Mike, we'll take you in Pittsburgh, baby. Come over and be a defense coordinator.
No,
Fuck
you
him.
want him to be a head coach.
I take Mike Vrabel over Tomlin. I hate him.
No way.
I hate Mike Tomlin.
You're crazy.
I hate Mike Tomlin.
You're fucking crazy.
I fucking hate Mike Tomlin.
You might hate him, but he's not
I
better than
will
Mike
show you
Tomlin.
posts from 10 fucking years ago when we say Mike Tomlin's fucking overrated bum.
Yeah.
Hey,
Moving on.
need 2 PPR. ETN, Kamara, Bijan.
ETN.
ETN's is he playing? I seen he's questionable. It scares,
I have not looked
me.
today.
It scares me because ETN plays Monday night.
Oh
So
yeah, that's
to
tough.
me,
Yeah, that's tough.
I got to roll with the other two because ETN questionable Monday
He
night.
might not even play.
Yeah,
That'd be
he might
awful.
not play. So
That'd
I'm
be
going.
awful.
It's a big game though.
Safe.
That's the reason why I think he's going to
That's a
suit up.
gambler, though. That's a gamble to
And
do.
we're getting ready for fantasy playoffs, so you don't want to risk that. And if you're in it,
Yeah.
The question for you guys is who to play: Miami versus Commanders or Colts versus Tennessee? Probably
Miami.
Colts versus Tennessee.
Yeah, probably Colts. I probably.
In what context? Is it like this Survivor League or is it?
I'd say it's defense, team defense.
Probably defense. That's
Probably
what I
team
was
defense.
guessing.
I'd probably take Colts
Yeah.
because I don't know.
Bearded Chicken said he's expected to play. He's always expected to play today.
I don't know. I would avoid ETN. What are we betting on today, Adrian? I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Carr or Stafford? My team's in shambles today. Needs help. Ethan needs help, boys. Carr or
My
Stafford?
God, that's rough.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
That's Carr.
Carr?
Stafford's playing Cleveland. Card.
Yeah, card up, man.
Card up,
Card
baby.
up.
Get the
Start
card
the
up.
fucking card.
I'm not happy about
And
it.
I don't like
I'm not
that.
happy
I'm
about
hitting
this
the
at
free agent list and seeing if there's anybody. Go get Flacco.
You could.
Go get Joe Flacco. Pick him up.
Hey, Thielen or C. Watson? Hey, that's right, Ethan. Card up,
I
baby.
like some Thielen.
Dude, I love
Dude,
Thielen, but the last couple games he's starting to slow
Hey.
Getting
down.
old, bud, and
Christian Watson's
He
starting
has.
to play like
It's
I
a-
thought he
hey.
would all year. So I'm rolling out Watson.
It's like they've been saying the interim head coach today. They're going to perform.
That's
Green,
true.
Green Bay's got Kansas City.
I know. I
think
think
it'd be a good
I
game.
think they're going to be down. I think Christian Watson.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be a solid game for some reason. Either
I
way,
think he continues.
Kansas City seems like they're slipping.
Let's get to a game that really matters.
What game matters today?
The Arizona Cardinals against the Pittsburgh
Absolutely,
Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers favored by 6.5.
That's what I said, kid.
it's a lot of points, man.
What you guys got? Steelers Cardinals.
I think Steelers win.
Yeah, well, Steelers win.
I think Steelers win.
This is
This is a trap game.
this is
For me, it's about covering or not.
this is what
Trap game,
this is
baby.
the shit that Pittsburgh does. This is one of the games.
Yeah,
like
that's what he was saying to sign Joe for your fantasy team.
it's just like
him up.
Steelers should win this game, but will they fucking choke? Because this is what we do. James Conner coming back to Pittsburgh. He gonna have a
Bearded
nice
chicken. Give
game.
me the Steelers in the spread, baby.
You know
The
what I
spread's a
think's
lot,
gonna
man.
happen today?
What do you think's going to happen?
You know what
today?
I think's gonna happen today?
Steelers win.
Kenny Pickett break out game.
Going on 6 weeks in a row. here, guys.
427 yards and 3 touchdown passes
Total
for
offense.
Kenny Pickett today.
Oh my God! Come on,
Kenny
bro.
Pickett
They've
break
hit
out
400
day.
one time,
And now,
Yeah, one time.
53 games.
and now we're going to hit 458 straight games without Matt fucking Canada. Pittsburgh Steelers roll 42-6.
You better take our spread then.
We got to write that down.
42-6. Pittsburgh. TJ Watt 3 sacks. Kyler Murray, my main man, Kyler Murray 3 interceptions. Minka Fitzpatrick back.
Porter
Don't
Jr.
touch 250. Oh no, Kerry Ross. Kenny Pickett breakout game.
Why is he hating?
Guys, hey, we
Browns
appreciate
fan.
it. Give us a follow.
Browns fan.
If you have not, give us a follow, like,
Browns
share this
fan.
thing.
This is the 80th week in a row I've said
Hey,
Kenny Pickett will have a
Texas,
breakout game.
Puka
This is it.
or Puka, AJ Brown, or Jaden Reed in my flex.
AJ Brown.
Yeah.
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown.
Puka's starting to slow down too.
Just keeping it 100, baby.
All right, moving on. So we're all on Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
We're all on. Oh, we're all.
It's just the spread that scares me, but outside of that,
We are in the NFL right now, guys. Going through the NFL games.
I think this is actually a really good game.
I don't think so.
I'm excited about this game today. Denver Broncos. Broncos country.
No way.
is that a 1 o'clock game?
Let's ride. I think it's a 1 o'clock game. Houston Texans.
Josh.
Texans favored by 3. I'm excited about this game.
Ethan, I can't believe it. I'm here, but
It
I
is.
just
It
picked
is.
up Flacco.
You're in shambles, then. I'm sorry. I wish you luck.
Hey man, it's better than Derek Carr.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. But
better than
I think
Cole.
Neil would be better out there
Yeah.
than Derek Carr times.
All right, what you got? Broncos Texans.
This guy
Texans
said
favored-
Broncos on a roll. They are.
Broncos what won?
It's a
5
big
in a row?
game, man.
5 in a row for Denver. I think.
Let's ride on this one, boys.
Bronco country?
Yeah, Bronco country.
Bronco country. What you got?
Texans are favored too.
Texans favored by 3. Stroud's balling, man. That game last week, but not to get away from this, but Texans Jags. That was such a good game.
Sophia says Derek Carr.
Yes,
is
it was.
God.
He is.
I love Trevor so much, man.
That
Trevor Lawrence and CJ Stroud is going to be battling.
I'm excited
each
for that,
other.
aren't you? I really am.
Absolutely. That was such a
They
good
are.
game. And like I said, Texans are playing so much better than what anybody
Dalton is out for Houston.
expected. Dalton Schultz not playing today.
The Texas home crowd is really loud though.
You
But I
know
don't know.
crazy, though.
Firemouth going to eat today.
Oh, Pat Fryermuth, after that game last
You
week,
should have bought that helmet.
Kenny Pickett breakout game. Pat Fryermuth's going to eat today, boys. He's going to fucking eat.
Sophia, Brees Hall, or Jalen Moore?
Brees.
Yeah.
Brees.
Brees.
But like Neil just said, the Texans crowd, they were so loud. Do you know they haven't even sold out their games?
Really?
It's crazy.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
Especially
They're probably pumping a little music
How
in.
in the fuck?
at least something.
How in the fuck do you got a kid like CJ Stroud who's fucking just looks like an absolute dog?
And up and coming star receiver too.
Star, Tank Dale Star.
He's
fucking
so good, man.
Will Anderson. You
Stud.
got
Because
stud.
the way Texas rolls, if Dallas is doing good, everybody loves Dallas. Everybody loves Dallas in Texas. If they're doing bad, Texas Stadium will be full.
It's like the fucking Reds, man. It's like the Reds. Like
Why do you say Tank is bad? Look at this.
he must mean he's a bad motherfucker.
Okay, you better be.
He must mean he's a bad mother. But listen, it's like the Cincinnati Reds last year, man. Like, I'm a Reds fan. And when we got hot and we were winning like 12, 13 in a row, and everyone was scoring runs
This
and
guy
everyone was
says
excited,
he's a
ballpark
season
full
ticket
every
holder for the
fucking night.
Texans. It's because Ticketmaster holds 1/3 of the tickets.
Huh, that's odd. That's weird.
Yeah, this guy, he said he's a season ticket holder.
But as soon as they start losing, everyone bails.
Noon
Man,
today.
go support your fucking team. Go support your team.
a nice stadium, too.
If I lived close, I'd be there every fucking day if I had a Reds game.
I doubt it.
Oh, I would go to every. If I was like a half an hour away, I would go to every fucking Reds home game I could. I love
You're
it.
just Rodgers.
I
sometimes.
yeah.
Walk around.
I love being in the.
And when you're that
fucking
close, it's
ballpark.
nice. It's like when I did the Columbus Blue Jackets when I went to like 40 some games.
Wow.
I went to all home games. I loved
being
it.
at the fucking ballpark,
Yeah.
man.
It's
I would
fun.
love
It is
if
fun.
if I didn't have to drive 2 hours there and 2 hours back. I would serious. I'd go to every fucking Reds game I could. Go support your team. CJ Stroud is a fucking dog. Sell
Probably
out
not,
them
Coop.
crowd. So
what I
I don't
got,
even know if
JJ.
we actually got predictions on this. What do you got?
I have Broncos winning this for the defensive reasons.
I'm rolling with that defensive line. Houston Texans.
They have a great defensive line, man. It's gonna be a hell of a game. I want
Houston.
to watch this one.
Old Russ ain't gonna be able to run like he can for some young guys.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
We tried.
Russ wins it.
well.
Broncos beat the Texans. 6 in a row for Denver after today.
Yes, sir, Dennis.
We're not debating Addison over Tank anyway. It's like we can give Tank props for being great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got love, Adrian, for
Addison's
numerous
good, too.
people.
Addison's
we
good,
can
too.
all.
Yeah, we
have
can all love him.
We don't have to tear somebody down
Yeah.
to build someone else up. We can all have love.
They can both,
that's sweet,
they can both
isn't
be great.
All right, moving on. Detroit Lions, New Orleans Saints. Lions favored
Hey,
by
that-
4.5.
That Jay guy that has the season tickets, he said, Texans, baby, I wish I could show you all this tailgate party out here.
Send us pictures.
That's what he said.
Send us pictures. Well, it's on
yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah, it's on TikTok.
Go
to
send
the-
us
Go to
pictures
the
on
link up
Facebook.
there, yeah.
Send us pictures. We'll post them.
That's sweet.
I love it.
FSU with that starting quarterback. That's the same guy.
Lions better get back on the actual like winning path here on this one. I don't know.
Texas, one of our regular guys said, Garrett Wilson is my number 6 wide receiver on my team. Should I drop him and claim Jaden Reed
No.
or just hold on to Wilson?
Just hold on.
Yeah.
hold on to Wilson. Texas.
Just hold on.
You know who's coming back before Christmas?
No, ain't happening. I don't believe it. I hope it happens, but I don't think they're going to stay in it.
Didn't believe in UFOs either till government said they're real.
I don't believe in UFOs.
They're
I don't
real,
believe
buddy.
in UFOs. But I don't think Aaron Rodgers is coming back because I just don't think the
Why
Jets are
would
going.
you, though?
If they're not in it, there's no reason.
My goodness.
There's no reason to. If you're not like
seen-
2 games back with like 3 or 4 to play, then don't come back.
One of the analysts is saying that it said that he's going to play the 24th.
Yeah,
for,
I seen that, 24th.
Bearded Chicken. But I mean, one of the ESPN analysts said that they talked to one of their like special doctors that they have and said that like Rodgers could really like injure himself.
I guarantee-
Well, yeah, he could definitely.
worse now.
I guarantee he
So,
could.
I don't know.
It's just crazy.
Very-
like I
very
said,
greedy.
it's wild to me that he's even doing what he's doing, and he should be happy with that. There's no reason for him to come back.
I agree.
If you're not
They do.
1,000% at this age and at this point in your career, if you're not 1,000%, now if he comes back and they're in it and he
That's
gets
funny,
hurt
but-
again, if in his mind, if he's like,
Exactly,
well, maybe I'm
Slayer.
not even going
It's
to
all
play
fun.
next year. Maybe he's like, I'm not even going to play next
This
year.
is it, maybe.
Then maybe this is it. Then yeah, okay, come back. But if you're thinking you're going to play next year, there ain't no reason for Aaron Rodgers to come back this year. The Jets ain't gonna do shit.
Georgia's out, Hunter.
Georgia's out, Hunter. Sorry. Georgia is going to play FSU in a bowl game, Orange Bowl.
Hopefully, High State does.
Man, I'll tell you what, fucking, I don't know.
I don't know, Lane.
If Florida State played Ohio State in a bowl game, I couldn't get on social media for a month if
Right.
they fucking beat us. But I fucking tell you one thing.
You go streaking. If
Them
you win.
motherfuckers fucking they would block me.
That's hot.
They would fucking block
What
me.
you did this whole
They're
time?
in Texas.
I would
They're in, baby.
I would go grocery shopping at
them at 3.
Walmart, chopping the whole fucking
whole time.
time. The whole fucking time. I would be unbearable.
Naked?
No, I don't want to do that to anybody. But I'd consider it. All right,
Maybe
move-
like whitey tighties and shirtless.
yeah, maybe something like that.
That'd be nice.
Lions Saints. Lions favored by 4.5.
Like I said, Lions have to get back on the winning track here. Saints. This game's also surprising. It could be.
I don't.
This game's awful.
Awful. It's,
It is.
I don't think Detroit. I think Detroit
But it's
rolls.
crazy because I mean Saints got some really good players.
They do. I say
They do.
And
The
we
Saints
say that every week though.
You know what the biggest problem is in New Orleans?
Probably their quarterback. Their 5 quarterbacks.
Other than Derek Carr. Dennis Allen's terrible head coach.
Yeah.
He's terrible. He's terrible.
It's something.
He's not mentioned enough in the
Yeah,
to be
and I
canned.
don't understand that. Why is like Brandon Staley and Ron Rivera and even fucking Belichick? Why are all these guys mentioned every week, but you never hear Dennis Allen getting fired for the
lines.
Saints?
Lines as well.
They even talk about Salah and stuff. Like, what are you guys doing?
I don't understand this. How does this guy? Does he have like some hidden news of the owner
He
or
might.
something?
He might.
I don't know if the owner like he got pictures of him with a ball gag in his fucking mouth or something. I don't understand, but Dennis Allen's
people's into
got to go. Dennis Allen's got to go at the end of the season. They need a whole reset because you brought in Jamal Williams who killed it last year in Detroit.
He was so good.
He's fucking irrelevant.
Yeah, not even there.
He's fucking irrelevant.
He's like Miles Sanders in
Doesn't
Carolina.
even fucking touch the
Yeah,
ball.
same thing.
I don't understand what the deal is. Saints got players all over the defense.
Yep.
Now Olave concussion. They said he's probably going to play today.
Dennis Allen, Pete Carmichael,
Dennis
Mickey
Allen.
Loomis all need to go. In
They
New
all
Orleans.
need to go. They're fucking.
I'm at the point with the Saints where I'm also fucking sick of seeing them.
Yeah.
They really, to me, I don't. It might be like a hot take, but I want them to blow the shit up. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of Taysom Hill. I'm sick of all the
Yeah.
gadgetry, and I just want they need to
bullshit.
revamp it.
ain't
I'm
working.
sick of it.
It
Taysom
ain't,
Hill.
it ain't working
What the
for
hell's it
6
done?
years.
Yeah, what the
You
hell's it
gave
done?
Taysom Hill this huge fucking contract.
Big money.
For what?
For
He's a fucking gadget.
They give him like millions of
not
dollars to
even-
hold his cock. You know what I mean? To play 6 plays to get
He's
6
not
snaps a
even
game.
fucking good, man.
He's packing.
Well,
You know, if they can pay me the
maybe he's
yeah.
the one that put the ball gag in
Yeah.
the owner's mouth, and that's why
Maybe
they.
he's the ball gagger.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll take the absurd amount of money to get in there for 6 snaps. I can do
don't-
just as well. He ain't
I
done
don't-
nothing.
But
I
would you
don't
take the ball
understand.
gag? That's a question.
I'd take the ball gag for.
I take the ball gag for millions of dollars.
I would take the ball gag for $1 million right now. If someone wants to cash app that, I
hell
will
yeah.
put ball. I will take the ball gag.
Yes.
I will take the ball.
But yeah,
gag.
I'm sick of it.
I don't even got to be $1 million. I'll do it
Detroit
for-
by a mile.
Detroit by a mile. I agree.
I don't think that. Even that 4.5 scares me because the Saints they have a defense and all, but it's
They
like
do.
but in order for them to be successful in the long haul,
And
they need to
if
change that
if
shit up.
anybody's a roller coaster right now, it's Detroit.
I think Detroit rolls.
Rolls?
Rolls.
I don't know. That spread scares me.
I think
it's
Detroit-
that New Orleans too.
Detroit
so.
13. Detroit by 13.
I think Detroit wins.
I hope this maybe they will fire Allen. Maybe.
David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, big day.
Big day.
I hope.
Run the ball.
I need
Lions.
Gibbs back in our league. Come on,
Hey,
Gibbs.
I think so, Texas.
So are we
I'm
all
in.
on the
I'm in at
Lions?
3
Yeah, I'm
with
on the
number
Lions.
3.
That's gonna be scary.
Yeah, with Lions.
We're
Lions for
all
sure.
on the
Lions
Lions.
for sure.
This is an awful game.
Hey, there's a division leader in this game.
Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, buddy.
Do you know?
Our boy Logan be upset at you talking
yeah,
shit like
Travis
that.
Court's Falcons are
Yeah,
the
don't
division
say
leader.
that.
This is wild. Let me say this real quick.
Let's say it.
Do you know the Carolina Panthers still are mathematically alive to host a playoff game?
Yes, they are.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
I love it.
That's awesome.
That's fucking crazy.
Baker Mayfield could still get in there.
Yeah, they would. Atlanta Falcons favored by 2 over the New
Do you think any
York
of that will eventually be changed?
Jets. Well,
Like if you're
they should.
like
They should.
that one year when like Philly and them, like
They
no one
should.
was like their record was the worst.
Home, I don't
wins
care if
than losses.
I don't care if
Well,
you win
the
a bad
7-9
division.
Seattle won a playoff game, didn't
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's hard to say
I
because
think they
football's
should.
football. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can anybody can win.
Yeah.
Let's be real, but it does suck a 7-19 going in and hosting
an 11
a
win
Dallas
team.
Cowboys
Yeah,
or Philadelphia
stupid.
Eagles
Yeah.
that, in the NFC East. It's
I always think about this like 11-5 Pats team that got knocked out that one year when Castle was there.
Yeah,
it's bad.
It's just I don't like that
Sad.
either.
It's-
But the NFC South leading Atlanta Falcons.
Jake was at the FSU last night game.
Hey, I wanted to go
Nice.
so bad. Send me pictures.
Send me pictures. Not news.
All right, not nudes. I mean, if you got it,
Charles not a bad trip either.
Paint it up like a tomahawk. I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I would take nudes
Yeah,
of that.
Charles not a bad trip. It would have been worth it.
All right, Falcons favored by 2 over the Jets.
He'd have puked 32 times for the game's over, but no, just fucking wreck.
Oh, I almost puked. Fucking,
guarantee
I probably
it.
almost puked about 30
Woo.
times last night
Hey,
fucking during the
he
game.
said he'll send both.
I like that.
Nudes and
I like that.
Get that thing.
I like that.
Old tomahawk.
Paint it up like a tomahawk, baby. Paint it up like a tomahawk or a spear.
That'd be awesome.
Or have your girl hold it like a spear, like the flaming spear when they
Yeah, but what if you
spike
wouldn't
it in
see
the
it
ground.
then? Little hands.
Little hands.
Get little hands.
Yeah, get like
No,
Hasbulla.
Get like a
Hasbulla hands.
Get like a little Barbie doll.
Yeah, a little
You know what I
Barbie
mean?
doll.
Make
Make
it
it look
look
big,
huge,
like a
yeah.
G.I. Joe. Wrap it around. Something like that.
There we go.
My
Love the
local high
ideas, is
school
what the
could
guy
beat the
said.
Falcons.
Texas. Texas
that's-
guy.
that's
I got
tough.
him at 3, bro.
All right, so what do you got here? Falcons, Jets. Tim Boyle.
Falcons, Jets.
Tim Boyle led New York
I
Jets.
I got ATL up in this thing.
You got Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh, hot Atlanta. It's
just
gonna be
think
terrible.
They're fighting.
It's at New York.
They're
It's
gonna
fighting
be
for a
bad.
playoff spot.
It's at New York and everything, but I don't know.
What do you got, Neil?
I don't want anybody. Can I pick nobody?
I don't know.
Tie.
But you know what?
Give me hot Atlanta.
I know the Jets have a really good defense. But
Yes.
what I noticed last week, and it was one
Krager
of the few
says
times,
Falcons.
one of the few times they've done it. Falcons starting to get Bijan involved. Had over 120 yards last
He had a very
week,
good
2
week.
touchdowns. Get Bijan Robinson the ball.
You're right, Bearded Chicken.
Atlanta Falcons win. I got the Falcons.
I got the so we're all on the Falcon board.
Oh, and we're agreeing.
It's not
a lot,
exciting,
though.
but
It's not. It's not.
Bearded
exciting.
Chicken said this is the game you just want to take a little nap on. You know what I mean? If you need a little power
This
nap.
is a nap. Like the 4:00 games today. Falcons, Jets, Dolphins, Washington, Panthers, Bucks,
And?
Browns. There's one to
And-
watch.
and- oh, yeah,
There's
yeah,
one to
yeah.
watch. We'll get to that.
Take off a stream each
Browns
time.
and Rams. I mean, who doesn't want to watch Joe Flacco? All right, we'll get to that.
Footsteps.
It would be good if Flacco wasn't on there.
So
though.
we're all-
Rams are pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
Rams are playing well.
But
It's stacked.
Browns
Totally different.
offense is awful.
But I've seen a lot of Browns fans excited about Joe Flacco. Now
but
I'm just going to
I've
be
seen
honest.
a few that's not.
Listen, I should wave this towel every week and say it's a breakout day for
That's-
Kenny
that's
Pickett.
sweet,
Do
Ryder.
I believe it half the time? No.
Yeah, Flacco stars.
No.
That's what we're talking about.
If
Daniel.
Browns fans are actually excited about Joe Flacco today, that's
do you think
sad.
Flacco?
I was gonna say it's fucking sad.
do you
That's
think
sad.
Flacco puts up over 200?
No.
No.
He got nailed. No.
No.
He's confident as can be.
No.
No way.
No.
Wait, how long's he been out?
I don't know. I really don't know.
But when he was playing in his roles, like for the other, even at the end of his Ravens career, he was
I'll be-
awful.
I'll
Guys,
be shocked.
TikTok, how long has Joe Flacco been out? When's the last time Joe Flacco
Well, he had,
played in the
the,
football
he had the
game?
backup roles for the Jets and stuff.
But when did he start or play?
He started games.
Last year?
I don't know. I
forget
really don't
honestly.
remember. I really don't remember.
I mean, because that's a long time away. If
I
you're
don't
off
know.
the game for over a year, that's a long time.
is like Cleveland's defense is
2
so
years.
good.
2 years
Yeah.
is what a guy said.
Cleveland's defense so good.
I know he was with the team. When's the last time he played?
Cleveland's defense is so good, man.
Yeah, it's
and
a waste.
they're wasting.
Full PPR, Gibbs or AJ Gibbs? AJ Brown.
God, I don't know, man.
That's tough.
That's tough. That's close. I'd
Last
probably
year,
take Gibbs.
week 15 last year, captain said he played. Well, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. If that's true, that ain't bad.
Kerry Ross, you're a Cleveland Browns fan. Now, be honest. Are you fucking excited about Joe Flacco?
No, Seth.
Like, tell me seriously. Be honest. Now, put your Browns fandom aside
That's
here.
hard to do.
Because you
That's hard
want
for people
your
to do.
defense is fucking nasty. Are you excited about Joe
know, Austin.
Flacco today? Like, I just don't get it. Like, to me, I'd fucking trot out PJ Walker, who fucking beat San Francisco,
Krager, what was his stats?
before I'd fucking throw out Joe Flacco. I don't
Joe
get it, man.
Flacco's last game was with the
Thank
Jets
you.
versus
Thank you.
Miami.
Cleveland
Yeah.
Browns fan, and I respect Kerry Ross's opinion. Diehard Browns fan. Hell no, he's awful. And I agree with that. Their defense is fucking great. And
He's
they're
finding the way to beat the
trying-
Browns again, isn't he?
Now listen, does Joe Flacco go out today and ball the fuck out? He
could.
He could. I mean, they got weapons and Joku, Maury Cooper, maybe. Maybe, but I just don't see it. I
If
keep
anybody
saying,
knows that Browns team, it's probably
like I said,
Flacco.
I wave this motherfucker and say Kenny Pickett breakout week. I don't always believe
The
it.
Browns are without Miles Garrett.
Huh?
That's what Captain America said. If so, they lost.
Is Miles Garrett out today?
I don't see it.
I
I
never
ain't
seen
seen
that at all.
If that's true, they lost.
I never seen that.
He's good for 6 points.
I never seen that. Kerry Ross, you heard anything about that? Is
I don't
Miles
think
Garrett
they're
out
in
today?
Justin.
I never heard anything about that. I never heard Miles Garrett was out. I know he left the game a couple times last week, and he was
No, he is playing. Is what someone just said.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I thought Miles Garrett's in.
Sometimes you got some people
All right, let's-
trolling. Sutton or Rice?
Sutton or Rice?
Give me Sutton.
Sutton.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sutton's scoring touchdowns every
Sutton,
week.
baby.
Sutton touchdowns every week.
Guys, we appreciate the likes, the
Yeah, I think
follows.
he's
It's been
in.
fun so far. Let's get it growing here.
All right, well let's
Let's go. Let's grow.
Well, let's just, since we're already here talking about this, Browns Rams. Rams are favored in this game by 4 points. Joe Flacco led Cleveland Browns.
How's Stafford? How's the health of Stafford right now?
He's playing.
That's what matters, I think.
He's
really.
playing.
He is.
I don't know if he's healthy, but at this age, I don't know.
Because
if
was
you're-
last week his
I don't know
first
if-
week back?
I don't know if anybody's healthy.
And this, what is it? I mean, week 12, week 13, you're in deep.
Fuck,
You know what I mean?
I don't even fucking know what week it is.
You're 13. We're deep in there. So these older,
Oh yeah,
these older guys,
these guys are feeling it.
are taking a beating.
This is like J.J. Watt when he was saying a couple weeks ago. He's like, man, when we went to the Steelers home game, he's like, this was the first time all year that I've missed playing football, and I wish I was playing football.
You're a good guy.
And then on the way home,
Yeah.
he said I was driving with TJ, and
The pain,
TJ's saying
I agree
my
with Blake.
shoulder hurts, my ankle hurts, my fucking hip hurts, and he's like, yep, that's why I'm retired.
Yep.
And it's like these older guys, man, that they're feeling it right now.
I miss the Rams being exciting.
Me too.
I miss
Like Cooper Kupp is
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp, and I still think they can be if Cooper Kupp can get back.
What is their worst? What does the Rams need?
Honestly, health. To me, it's health.
well,
Yeah.
they also need the cap reset after them
Yeah.
went all in, so they're kind of hurting.
Yeah.
They're on the back end of that.
I believe next year the Rams have a lot of money.
yeah, it's starting to reset. But
Well, they need to get a quarterback, and I love Stafford.
yeah,
But
he's-
Stafford don't have much longer.
Daniel Turner
left.
wants to know, will the offensive line of Cleveland give Flacco some time?
They better.
They better.
They better, because Aaron Donald's gonna fucking.
He ain't gonna give Flacco
He
time.
ain't gonna give Flacco no time. What up, Brandon Wilson?
Warren or Hollywood today? Mamba. That's
that's tough. Yeah, that's tough.
That's tough. Joey Porter Jr. Island is going to be on Hollywood today.
that was my dark horse.
He Warren.
Defense Heisman.
Yeah,
I mean defensive
He's a
player of the
stud.
year.
He's a stud, man. Kids a problem.
Rams need a head
I would
coach.
start Jalen Warren.
I like.
See, I like
I think he's
McVay.
fine.
I like
They
McVay.
accomplished what they set out to do with the.
Yeah,
They got
blew
the
it
Super
the
Bowl.
fuck up. They traded all their picks. They traded everything to go get their guys to win a Super Bowl.
Everybody here would
And
do
they
that for
won
their
a
team.
Super Bowl.
Everybody
Yeah,
would do
you're
that for their
probably
team.
If you tell me the Pittsburgh Steelers can win the Super Bowl this year,
Give
but
it
we're
4
gonna
years.
suck for next 4. Sign me the fuck up.
Yeah.
Sign me up. And that's what the Rams did. And they won the Super Bowl. So now the Rams are dealing with the growing pains
Yeah.
of trying to get back. But to me, it's just Stafford's got to stay healthy. They got to draft a
Hold on,
quarterback
Rick.
soon. I love Puka Nacua. The guy's going to be a stud. Cooper Kupp, it's just he can't stay on the field now. He fucking left last week again hurt. It's just
it's
like
tough.
I don't know. It's tough.
Guys,
but
we're answering your fantasy questions. Give us a follow if you do not care.
And the answer to Pat's question, I do believe that will go free agency for a quarterback.
They need to.
well, the Pats pick a quarterback. Oh, you think the Patriots are going free agency?
Amari Cooper
I think they're
or
gonna draft.
Hollywood Brown today?
Well, no, I don't think they're going to prioritize drafting a quarterback in the first few rounds. I do think they will.
Amari Cooper, Hollywood Brown. Give me Flacco thrown to Amari. Dude, Joey Porter Jr. is locking up Hollywood.
Is Henry
Yeah.
a good play? He's playing the Colts.
Yeah. Start Derrick Henry today.
Cooper got paid. Cooper's hurt.
Cooper's hurt.
Cooper's
I
been
mean,
hurt.
he's great when he plays.
But he's a stud, man. He's a stud when
Heck,
he
his
plays.
first game back, he
Yeah.
100 and some yards.
So what do you got in this one? Flacco and the Browns or banged up Rams?
I think the
Rams
Browns
favored
take it,
by 4.
honestly.
I'm taking Cleveland.
They're not the greatest on the road, but
Thanks for the follow, guys. We appreciate you.
Both taking
I'm taking
Flacco.
Cleveland. I'm not taking Flacco. No.
yeah.
You're taking the Browns defense.
The reason the Browns win is because of Miles Garrett and their defense.
You know who gets no talk, and I don't understand it. And honestly, the guy came out of nowhere. Kyron Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rams running
does.
back is fucking killing
He
it.
does.
Now, will he do anything against Cleveland? Like, this game is going to be like 10-3.
Sure.
I'm going Rams.
Rams?
I'm going Rams.
I think the Rams can put up more points.
I think, but if the Browns win today, I'm not going to be surprised.
No.
Well, Cooper's good. That's never not been a question. His
so.
health's not good, but he's good.
Yeah, Cooper's good when he's in there, man.
Cooper
But yeah,
is.
I'm going.
I
You guys
like
are
Coop.
you guys
I
are
like
both
Coop.
on the Browns. I'm taking the Rams. Close game.
Krager says Rams.
Close game.
Like I said, it's not gonna be like it.
Puka,
It's not gonna give me.
Puka
Never
Nakua,
know, boys. Old Flacco come out for 400.
and that's the kind of shit that happens.
It could.
Flacco comes out, ain't played, and ain't done anything in
That,
so long.
that cannon's warmed
Flacco
up.
comes out and just fucking balls out. Fucking first play of the game. I waited all night last night, and it was kind of disappointing. Like, I was waiting all night for fucking Norvell
Rams
to let fucking Brock Glenn unleash one. Fucking take some shots, man.
Something is very conservative.
Plenty of
Ain't
weapons.
so conservative.
Plenty of weapons.
But I'm not getting back on that. I'm not getting back on that Florida State shit.
Don't
Don't
get
piss
on
me.
it. He's
I'm not
a-
gonna fucking get pissed off again. Ain't gonna fucking do it. So you guys are both on Browns. I'm on the Rams.
Browns,
But
baby.
who knows? Flacco maybe fucking. He's bricked up. He took the fucking Viagra this morning. He's 47 years old. He's like, let's rock. He took Ocho Cinco says he took half a Viagra
A
before
day.
every game.
Hard as a
Bricked
rock.
up,
Yep.
hard as a rock. Flacco's showing up, bricked up, ready to roll.
Who's going to chase a guy down with a hard on? That's weird.
Smash the fucking rock.
That's weird.
Smash the rock. Joe Flacco smashing it.
Might
today.
land on top of that. True. Do you believe this is a good
I'm a Pats
question?
fan.
You guys ready for this? Tyson has a really good question.
Tyson has a good question. Tyson.
Do you believe waffles are just pancakes with abs?
My God.
That's a good question.
That's a good question. But you know what, Tyson? I prefer pancakes.
What about you?
I'm not a waffle guy.
I'm a Belgian waffle guy. I get a thick, crispy waffle. But outside of that, I like pancakes.
I love pancakes. Now let me tell you something.
No peanut
Tyson.
butter either. No bullshit like that.
Oh, I like peanut butter.
It ain't bad. It's
see.
it's too heavy.
I
It is
like
heavy.
peanut butter
It
on my
is heavy.
pancakes.
It's heavy,
but
man.
not all the time.
It's
Mostly
heavy.
I'm just a syrup and a butter guy.
I am. Yep.
But
That's where
let
I'm
me
at.
tell you something, Tyson. I don't know, and maybe this is in
great
other
question,
places. But Tyson, if you ever go to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee,
This guy could be millions of miles away from that.
well,
Talk about Davy Crockett.
maybe he's in Tennessee.
He could be.
If you go, I don't-
Pancakes, Krager.
there's a couple places that
Crockett's
has
is great.
Crockett's. I think it's Crockett's.
What's the
that
white
has
building?
it.
What's the building when you first get in? The big white building that's like it got insane portions. But it's fucking good.
Probably
don't
not.
remember.
Ads.
But Tyson, if you're in
He's
Pigeon
in-
Forge,
Tyson's in Florida. It's close.
close. Make the trip.
Make the trip.
I think it's Crockett's. They have pancakes.
Thanks, Tyson. Hey,
and
give us
they're-
a follow,
they're
guys.
this
If you
They
guys
are.
Dang!
They're that thick.
They're thick boys. But
They
they're
got
fucking good.
pancakes that thick. They're called. I think they're called grid. They call them griddle cakes or something. They're just fat pancakes.
Are they cooked well?
They're
Oh,
good,
Like
man.
the inside of them?
Oh,
I can't.
yeah.
I could not finish it.
You when you and I had the same question when I seen these. I'm like, there is
Time
no
out,
way.
Juice. Time out.
There is no
Time
way
out.
that
No,
can
no,
be
no.
cooked.
Juice just
Perfect.
said
Perfect.
they're both literally the same. Flour and water, no difference.
They're different. Juice.
Pancakes and waffles, totally different.
Totally different.
Totally different.
That's like fucking saying pork chops and sausage is the same. No.
I agree.
No, they're not the
The
same.
hamburger and steak, same.
Yeah, hamburger and steak ain't the fucking same, baby. No, you're wrong.
They're not the same.
They're not. They're not the same. It is not
My
the same.
God.
It's like saying an undefeated Florida State
If-
doesn't deserve
if-
to is
time
the
out, time
same
out.
as
If-
a one-loss
If Florida
Alabama
State
team.
gets in today, I'm going to get me a tomahawk. Just to celebrate.
Yeah, you'd be like,
Just to celebrate.
spend your $60 on a good one.
34.
Okay.
That ain't bad.
No, no.
Because you go to a store, it's $30. If you go to somewhere to get a restaurant and get a steak, it's $30-40 for a
Yeah.
steak.
It is.
One has
I-
sugar. Krager, whenever I'm eating it, and the syrup and the
Butter.
peanut butter and everything
Oh,
on top of
yeah.
it.
You like half stick of butter. You're like,
I ain't worried about that sugar, baby.
No, I take me an extra diabetes shot and I fucking like took it up with the double peanut butter. Let's roll. Let's fucking roll.
On to the next game.
I have no idea where we're even at.
On to the next game.
Miami Dolphins.
Miami and Washington.
Washington Commanders. Dolphins favored by 9.
dumpster fire.
By 9, that's it? That's surprising.
I thought it would be more. I thought it would be like 13.
I was saying 12.
I thought it would be
or so.
13. That's the biggest spread of the day.
I got Miami. I really like Washington. I cannot believe they got rid of Sweat and
Yeah.
Young. And Sweat's been looking good. Young's been looking good.
I think it's funny that it's like, let's deal our two best defensive player and then get mad at the coach.
Yeah.
when our
Okay,
defense
that's what I was getting ready to go on a tangent on. During the holiday game,
Fins up, baby.
Yeah.
people were
Dolphins
bitching about
17.
they were like,
Yeah.
going to town on the fact they gave up so many points and
Yeah.
yards. I'm like, you gave up your defensive
Yeah.
line
You
as
fucking-
a fan,
Yeah.
as a management team. You can't be mad.
What do you expect
Exactly.
You
to
gave up
happen?
your team,
You
What do you
can't.
expect?
and they already had dog shit defensive backfields. Like, what do you
Yeah.
expect?
Cameron Curl can't do it.
And what
on
is
film.
both defensive ends doing on two different teams?
Fucking nuts. I mean, they're doing great.
They
Mike.
are. They're balling out.
Well, it is an excuse to fire him, but I think he's fired anyway, even if they kept
Yeah,
him.
Riverboat
I
Ron's
thought-
gone. Bieniemy's getting no support. Also, he's gone. It's once again another rehaul. They have a good squad
They do.
offensively.
Offensive,
They have a
Washington's
good
got
team.
good guys. They need to.
They have
rebuild
amazing
that defense.
uniforms. They have a good. The uniforms are top tier.
He loves them Washington unis.
But like I said, they're
loves
for an overhaul.
them
But
Washington
this spread
unis.
should be at least, like I said, 13 to 14 points or something. Like probably 13 and a half.
I think Miami.
I'm going to watch it
rolls.
today because I like watching Howell. But
I like
watching
Miami
I think
rolls.
watching is good. Miami.
their offense is.
Miami
I love their
rolls.
offense.
This is
Bearded
ugly.
Chicken said Miami scores 50 today.
They might.
Nah.
I don't think 50. I think they win. I think they win by
45.
17. I think Miami wins by 17 today.
Where's it at?
I believe Washington, but I'm not sure.
They're not scoring 40 and more.
But there's no excuses to fire anybody on the Washington staff. They've done it themselves. Like
Devon Achan coming back today as well.
Would you keep Bieniemy and get rid
He's
of?
gone.
Would you?
I think it depends on the coach. If you hire an offensive-minded coach, and he's like, "This is my team," then Bieniemy's
But
gone.
that's the thing. Like,
And I'm not saying-
but a lot of the reports have come out this week that there's a lot of turmoil against Bieniemy this week. So like they're not even on board with
But
him.
was Bieniemy Riverboat Ron's guy?
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I doubt it.
Maybe you hire a defensive-minded coach and keep Bieniemy because the offense ain't the problem.
The offense isn't the problem.
Offense is not the problem.
And whoever's been drafting well.
Oh yeah, they've been doing pretty well.
They've been doing well.
I love their offense. I love Dotson. I love McLaurin. I love their running game. I said I love Howell.
yeah, I think Sam Howell's good. I think he's your quarterback for a long time.
The Miami rolls. Tyreek Hill, 220 yards.
We're all Big Dave Tyreek.
Hear me out. Bieniemy for head coach.
No.
I don't think so.
There's a reason why he did not get a head
Yeah.
coaching job. And as you see right now, when he's got the leadership on offense, he can see what's going on.
Yeah.
He has good personnel on offense. It's not him.
I don't think Bieniemy gets the job. I think they go elsewhere. All right, moving on.
Absolutely,
We're
dude. That's what we're
all
saying. Getting
on
rid of Sweat, Young, Hurd.
Miami.
Like I said, Tyreek Hill going to town.
Suck Bowl. Another one. Carolina Panthers,
for
Tampa
the
Bay
division.
Buccaneers.
Panthers, interim coach.
Panthers interim coach fired the head coach, fired the offensive coordinator, fired their running backs coach Deuce Staley,
Old Philadelphia Eagle.
fired them all.
He's going to get a job soon again,
Probably
I
back in
think.
Philly. Just
Fired them
I
all.
think it's good.
Fired them all. Bucks favored by 3.5.
Good morning, Charlie.
Any chance Panthers win this game?
I'm taking Panthers.
He's taking the Panthers. What you got? Bucks, Baker feeling dangerous? Taking the Panthers? Taking the Bucks?
Man, this is close. This is a toss-up.
This is not going to be a good game to
I mean,
watch.
when you see the coaches get fired, just like the Raiders thing, it's like the guys are hot. Maybe some
Fired
new
up.
things.
Fired up.
Offensive coordinators get fired. It seems like the offense kind of opens up, like Steelers did. Probably not the case today. I'm going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Because they're home.
I'm rolling with Neil. I'm going Carolina Panthers. Just like you just said, Raiders fired their coach. They're fired up
Nah,
playing for
get outta
Pierce.
here, Abe.
Just like the Steelers fired Matt Canada. Offense comes out first play of the
don't wanna
game,
know
throw
that.
down the middle of the field where Canada refused to let him throw, call
Yep.
plays to. I think the fucking Panthers fired up today. My guy Bryce makes some plays. Adam Thielen, big catch today.
Baker's going to show them Panthers boys. You should.
Panthers win
You should kick me.
9-6.
9-6.
9-6.
No touchdowns.
9-6.
Maybe,
Well,
maybe Panthers to bring back.
I got Mike Evans in a fantasy league that I'm doing well in.
Yeah, me too.
I'm in one I'm doing good in one league this year, and I got Mike Evans in that one. So maybe I need to pick the Bucks just because Mike Evans is going to have a touchdown. today. I'm going to change my
Bo
9
said,
to
can you
6.
guys stop rooting against the Bears getting the number one pick?
I don't want the Bears to have the number
I
one
don't want
pick.
the Bears to have the number one pick.
I don't want the
really
Bears
don't.
to have
I'm sick of the
number
Bears
one
too.
pick.
We can get that.
I
later.
want the New England Patriots to get the number one pick.
That would be nice, honestly.
I want Neil to get Caleb Williams.
I don't want him.
Well,
not
you're
getting
getting him.
Caleb Williams.
Yeah, you're getting him.
I want
Drake
offensive
May.
lineman.
No.
Bill Belichick saying
There ain't
Drake
there
May.
ain't- Well, that sounds like
Drake
something.
May.
Bill, if the Patriots have the number one pick, Bill will trade it for 4 seconds and a 7th and take a center.
Bill,
Hey,
Bill,
you take an offensive lineman, get Kirk Cousins.
Neil on that Cousins train. He loves Cousins.
Bill Belichick's non-draft.
Yeah, the Panthers, like, I don't know. Like, I do pick them to win, but they're lacking some weapons. They may need to go out and get Musa Muhammad and Ray Caruth back or something, and Steve Smith.
Ray Caruth. Is he in prison? Or is he dead? I don't remember.
Steve Smith's always on the sideline. Maybe you can go down and play a little bit for him.
All right. So Jeffrey's on the Bucks. Me and Neil's on the Panthers getting the win today. I'm going to skip this game because it's the best game.
Our regular Haley, she's still in Charlotte celebrating the FSU win.
Go Noles. Go Noles. Kansas City Chiefs, Green Bay
That's where we're at right now, Dennis.
Packers.
That's where we're at right now.
This is, Patrick Mahomes never played in Lambeau.
Really?
Till today.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Yeah. Green Bay's hot.
Green Bay's
playing well.
Green Bay's
Jordan Love is playing like we thought he was going to play. Christian Watson. I beat that Christian Watson drum all
Go Pack Goes
off
going
season.
in here. A bunch of Go Pack Goes.
All off season, I beat that Christian Watson drum.
You have.
Finally playing like I thought he was going to.
I'm excited about that side mini helmet of his I got.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Kansas City, they started off slow last week, fell down 14-0 to the Raiders, came back to win.
Versus Tennessee, yes, Justin.
Kansas City favored by 6. What do you guys think?
In the point spread, I'm taking Pack.
Oh, you're taking the Pats to cover? Who's going to win? Who's going to win the game?
Give me the Packers today.
He's taking the Packers.
Justin said no Steelers merch this week. Ha ha ha. I'm going with Kansas City. As much as I'd like for them to lose, I got Kansas City.
The Packers defense is not terrible when they're home, so
they're not. Patrick Mahomes never played in Lambeau Field before.
I hope so, guys.
Green Bay fans going to get a treat today. You're going to get to see Patrick Mahomes go in and stomp your ass. Chiefs win. Chiefs win. Travis Kelce going to do a little stanky leg fucking celebration. I get up to the stanky leg, but I don't want to stand up. Fucking, I'm still bricked up from my half pill this morning. But stanky legs going to hit all over Green Bay today. Chiefs win. Chiefs win. Patrick Mahomes, big game.
Patty, it's been a little minute for him, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's been a little minute for Patty since he's kind of
I think the
balled out.
Adrian wants Neil to take Kirk Cousins. He wants him to have him.
I mean, the only quarterback I like coming out is really Drake May. That's just the only one I personally like, and it's like, and they can wait on him.
I'm so fucking. I'm so tired of this Caleb Williams disrespect. I'm so tired of Caleb Williams.
I don't want him.
I want him. I'll trade TJ. No, I won't do that. I won't do that. All right. Best game of the day. We'll get to the Monday night game after this. Best game of the day today. San Francisco 49ers. Your Philadelphia Eagles.
Look what Adrian said.
No, I seen that. Niners favored by 3. Road favorites going into Philly.
It's going to be a hell of a game.
It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be.
It
now,
should be.
If Philly goes out and dominates or San Francisco dominates, it would surprise me.
It's nasty weather.
But I think it's going to be, that's the thing. It's nasty
Go see
weather.
Mac.
It's nasty weather. I think both quarterbacks are not going to throw the ball a lot. I think it's going to be just run the fucking ball. What you got? Who you think? What are you thinking about your Eagles? Is it nasty weather though?
It is.
I seen
It's
earlier in the
raining.
week it's
Yep,
supposed to be
It's supposed to be
raining.
raining,
So I'm
yeah.
expecting the same shit as last week.
Yep.
Yeah.
49ers are coming with a vengeance today.
They are.
They're pissed.
They are.
They're pissed because we beat them last year in the playoffs, and they're upset.
Yeah.
They still got a little salty, sour
Oh,
taste.
they're
in their mouth.
salty. They're salty. They're salty.
It's gonna be a battle for a while, especially if the weather's awful.
Philly can't play. Philly can't do what they did last week. This week,
No.
shit
Philly
the
can't
bed in the
start
first
slow.
half. No,
They can't
You
start
can't
slow.
do. They can't do to San Francisco's defense what they did to Buffalo.
Definitely not.
Definitely, not. They got to. Both teams got to start hot.
But everyone said the same thing about Kansas City, and we was down to 10-2. So
Which I think both these teams are like drastically better in Kansas City.
I do too.
but you just don't know what Kansas City team you get.
I just like Kansas City's. I think Kansas City's defense is getting better.
and Mahomes.
That's literally the better part of their defense is better than their
secondary is
offense,
getting
honestly.
Better, but yeah, that's the thing with Kansas City. Just are the receivers going to show up? But let's not talk about Kansas City. We're talking about Philly and San Francisco.
Man, I've been waiting for Swift to go off. It seems like it's been time.
I don't understand why. Like he's the best player on the field most of the time.
I don't know.
Like I'm telling you, he's the best player.
Swift better than AJ Brown?
I've watched a lot of Eagles games. I know you watched them all, but man, when I see Philadelphia start making plays, it's Swift.
Yep.
I mean, we're
Run the fucking ball,
I agree.
man.
I mean,
run the fucking ball. You got the best offensive line in the league. Run the goddamn ball.
I'm one of the ones that beats the drum about running the football. But they like to dink and dunk it and try to throw some stuff. It's a nasty
Keep Kenneth
game.
Gainwell off the goddamn field.
He's decent.
Yeah, but he's not DeAndre Swift.
Well, no.
Just keep him on the
have
field.
Two running backs.
No,
You gotta have two running
You
backs.
don't have to. You don't have to.
You
When
got-
you take DeAndre Swift off the field, you're hurting your team because Kenneth Gainwell is not nearly talented.
I would like run Swift like how they did Westbrook back in the day.
Run the
Give him
fucking
30
ball.
touches.
Yeah, give him 30 fucking touches today.
But they want Hurts to have 30 touches.
Well, Hurts don't need 30 touches.
is what they want. I mean, they want. But you say that, and then look at his home run at the end of the win
Jesus,
in overtime.
Steve Mariucci says AJ Brown will have 13
There's no
catches
way.
today.
No way.
Oh, these are bold predictions.
No way.
Basically,
Oh, I was
this
gonna
is-
say.
let's just
Yeah.
make some
with
shit
weather,
up.
with weather like that, there's no way.
No, I don't think so either.
I think Philly wins. I think it's going to be another close one. I wouldn't be surprised if Philly lose. I mean, we're going through a gauntlet right now. Both 49ers get an extra time, 10 days off. We just got done with an overtime beat on with Buffalo. Then we got another short week. We got to go to Dallas. It's going to be close. I wouldn't be surprised if Philly loses, but I think Philly wins this one.
Neil?
I got the Niners winning this one.
Neil's got the Niners.
I don't think Dallas Goedert plays today.
But the thing is, like, even if the Eagles, they can't really afford to lose this game because if they lose,
Hold on,
go on a
Austin.
short week to Dallas,
It's hard.
and so they really can't afford to lose this game either. That's the
Jeffrey
thing.
Adrian says he's got a Hertz slab for sale.
Let's see it.
He said, "Let's see it, Adrian."
Let's see it.
I think this is going to be a close game.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited about it.
I think the Niners. I think they obviously need to run McCaffrey a lot, but
It's hard to run against that defense.
get Debo involved today. Screens, little
I'm still hoping Ayuk takes it
little
off the top.
gimmicky
but-
bullshit.
He will. I think Ayuk has more receiving yards than
Use
Debo today.
use Kittle on their linebackers. They can't cover Kittle today, but I think the Eagles win. They run the ball. Eagles win by 3.
I think one of the only few teams I actually like look forward to watching the linebackers, like Greenlaw and and Warner and stuff. I love watching them.
Oh my God, their linebackers are best.
Eagles win by 3.
Someone is asking a Pittsburgh Steelers anytime touchdown today.
Anytime touchdown, Pittsburgh Steeler. George Pickens.
George Pickens.
George Pickens.
George Pickens. I think you should go Deontay.
Yeah,
It'd be worth more.
You know, let me talk about that real quick for my Steeler fans out there.
So we're done. We're done real quick though before you get into that Philly 49ers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I send it? Just send it a message on Facebook.
Yeah, send us a message on Facebook.
The play with Deontay Johnson where he stood there and watched the fumble last week.
Yeah, what a
and
shit
made
truck.
no effort at all.
I'd have been so mad. As a teammate, as a coach, as a fan, I would have been so upset.
Well, see, this is the problem. Like a lot of people's like, they should bench him. They should bench him. We can't bench him
It's hard to bench one of your best players.
because we don't have any receivers other than him and George. Calvin Austin, I thought he was going to be decent. He was our 3rd round pick out of Memphis. He's done nothing.
Yep.
Allen Robinson is 147 years old and looks like it.
You know who's been getting a couple
we
little
don't
catches?
have.
Old Washington.
Yeah, Washington's
I like
getting
that.
involved. I
I
like
like
Washington too. There's people wanting Darnell Washington to move to tackle. I don't like that at all. Fryermuth, we can't bench Deontay Johnson. But what I will do if I'm the Steelers, I trade Deontay Johnson in the offseason because he's always been a little bit of a diva. And we've already got one
banged
diva
up.
with George.
Yeah.
We don't want 2 divas. Trade him in the offseason. There's a lot of wide receivers in
yeah,
this
very
draft.
I would get a veteran.
See, I want the Steelers to. We always draft these guys late. I want us to use our 1st round pick on fucking Rome Odunze out of Washington or Keon fucking Coleman out
Yeah,
of
but
Florida
I would
State.
like a veteran to kind of show Pickens.
Or
hey, dude,
or to
settle
pay.
down a
You
little
can always
bit.
pay Higgins.
Yeah,
Man, we can pay
absolutely.
Yeah, Higgins can't stay on the field. I don't want him. He's hurt
Yeah, but you
all
can't
the
predict.
fucking time.
Yeah, but like the Johnson scenario got taken care of in house. Probably he got ripped in the locker room.
Well, yeah, they said him and Minka got into it, and
Mom, wasn't you?
everyone says that Minka
He got punished
is
that way.
all football. He's all about ball, and that's
Well, I mean,
probably why
It's upset whenever some of your defensive players are hurt and can't get on the field, but trying to everything they can every day, every week to get on the field, and then you have someone like Deontay on the field and the ball's in front of them on the ground, and they just stand there and walk away from it.
I want a Denze in Pittsburgh. I want Rome in Pittsburgh.
They-
Rome and George Pickens.
Old boy's
is
lucky.
nasty.
Mick Patrick didn't knock him out.
I know. I agree.
Like, or Cam Hayward.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't the one to walk
bet
in
he-
that locker room. Them
I
boys
bet he,
there
run,
mad. 'cause
I
you're
bet he
sitting there.
runs after the ball this week.
I guarantee he does.
Yeah, full
All right.
effort.
Not.
I'd put him on kick return.
Don't worry,
Make sure he
Bengal
runs
fans.
after
We
the
did
ball.
not forget about the Bengals and the Jaguars.
Game of the week.
Monday. You think it's a game of the week?
But it would have been.
It would have been.
It would have been with Burrow who was playing. It'd
have been exciting.
Bengals, Jags, Monday Night Football. Jaguars favored by 9. Jake Browning, he didn't look bad last week against Pittsburgh. I mean, he made some plays. Any chance Cincinnati beats Jacksonville?
No.
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 You guys both know?
0.
You know what?
Go for it.
I'm not taking it. Trevor Lawrence too much. Fucking Jags roll.
Better
I don't know if
schedule, Plaza.
ETN is going to play or not. They said he's probable, so I don't know. We'll see. I think the Jags roll.
Jags are hot and cold too.
They are, but I don't think the Bengals have a chance in this game.
I really like Jacksonville's weapons.
I do.
I
too.
really like what
I
they're
do
They're
too.
good all the way across the board,
They
honestly.
really are.
I do too.
Katie Harris, need one, half PPR. Wilson, Rice, Kirk, or Connor.
Wilson, Rice,
Garrett Wilson, Rice, Kirk, or Connor.
I like Connor, but especially in a half PPR. But I was like, I wish I was a fool.
I'd probably take Connor. Connor's going to have a good game day against Pittsburgh. He's coming back. His old team.
But honestly, both running backs
He's
for
gonna- he's
Pittsburgh's been playing well.
He's going to run. He's going to run hard against the Steelers today. Bengals should pack it up
Start
and play
three.
for a draft pick. I
Start
agree.
three.
I agree.
Jaden Reed, Curtis Samuel, Scary Terry, Garrett Wilson, Josh Downs. They need 3 of them.
To me, I go Terry.
Yeah, Terry's gonna get his yards.
Terry Downs.
Terry Downs, then you got Curtis Samuel, Jaden Reed, and Garrett Wilson.
I can't take Garrett Wilson off the field. I don't.
It's stuff I start him every week because I have to.
Yeah, like
and it gets
to
me 12 points.
To me, I can't take Garrett Wilson off the field because they're going to throw the ball.
If you want 12
It
points,
don't matter. Yeah,
Garrett Wilson
Garrett
gets
Wilson's
20.
going to get you at least 10 to 12.
Drake London or Dubes?
Fucking Drake London. Josh Dobbs is fucking, or not Romeo. See, now I'm fucking.
Give me Romeo.
Give me. I'm thinking Josh
Josh
Dobbs.
Dobbs?
Romeo Dobbs is gonna. I like Dobbs, but fucking give me
London fighting for
give me
division,
London.
baby.
London
I like Romeo
fighting
today.
Ooh, I don't know.
Versus
They're-
Jets, so tough.
They're playing the Jets.
Sauce Gardner.
Sauce and Drake.
Sauce gonna eat that.
Yeah.
Just go away.
That might change
Go
my
away.
mind.
Go away.
That might change
Go
my
away.
mind. I don't know if I
Go
would.
away. I would not.
Give me.
would not.
Go ahead and take Romeo.
Take
We had
Romeo.
Revis Island. What sauce is gimmick?
I don't know.
It's like a sauce. Like
I don't know.
Sauce bowl or something. Sauce
needs-
skillet or
Steelers-
something.
needs
There's a
something.
lot of Steeler fans on Twitter, and they've made that Joey Porter Jr.
Thanks,
island.
Adrian. I
And
appreciate it. I
love
seen
the
it pop up on
graphics
me.
that people make every week about that shit. I love Joey Porter Jr. But yeah, that's. I don't know if I'd do
I like
London
Joey Porter
after
Jr.
all. Sauce is good.
Dobbs is a Tennessee Volunteers. Put your bank account on him. Go Big Orange. Whatever.
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 He's terrible.
Go Vols.
Josh Dobbs is terrible. Go Vols. Josh Dobbs is
With that cat
terrible.
noodle.
Josh Dobbs is a fucking terrible
Their name
NFL
is Go
quarterback.
Knowles. So go Vols. So it's hard to tell.
Terrible,
Sometimes people hide behind that kind of stuff.
terrible quarterback. Josh Dobbs.
Terrible.
He's terrible.
Terrible. Just they're going to reevaluate him.
Cute backup quarterback comes in, makes some plays. Josh Dobbs was better when he didn't know his teammates or the plays.
Any update on the buttered sausage?
The buttered sausage, I don't know.
No update.
No update. No update on the buttered sausage.
Sausage is buttered. It's weird.
I don't feel that. I don't know about that.
Dobbs is the GOAT of 3-team 2023 backups. He is
Yeah, he is the ultimate backup quarterback.
ultimate.
He has been fucking passed around more than that picture of the
he's
fucking
one
New
step
Orleans
under
Saints owner.
The Gus Frost, right?
He's one step under Kirk Cousins.
Yeah,
That's blasphemy.
that's fucking wrong. I would take Kirk Cousins.
Yeah,
over Dobbs.
Kirk's good.
I like Kirk.
Yeah, but you know how many Vikings fans wanted to get rid of Kirk for Dobbs.
Oh yeah,
It was awful.
I mean, listen. Well, that's just crazy. I mean,
They loved him.
That's
Dude, when the
crazy.
first couple games he came out, it was
Yeah.
crazy.
that's crazy.
Dobbs mania was
Dobbs,
everywhere.
listen, and the Pastronaut,
It was
the
awful.
fucking everything. Like we're all fucking end of the. Everybody wanted him to do well, but then reality set in, and he's just not good. I trade you Cousins for a bag of chips and a soda. Neil would do that.
Yeah, I'll give you a can of ski and some
Neil would
Grippos.
do that. Neil would fucking do that, and we wouldn't just send you any soda pop. Adrian.
It'd be
We would-
a 12-pack of ski.
a 12-pack of ski and
The
a bag
limited edition kind.
People don't know about ski and Grippos around.
Grippos barbecue, boys.
They're spicy.
Yeah, they're fucking good.
They're too
My
hot for me.
God, I guarantee
They're
they
too
are.
hot for me.
Guaranteed.
Phew.
Them things are spicy.
You know Marvin Harrison Jr. is on the Grippos bag?
He picked a good
Like
brand.
not all of them, but like he has his own bag of Grippos.
Really?
Yeah.
He's
And you are seeing more college people do like
Well, he's also, the Rocks energy drink. He's also sponsored with them
chapstick too.
because he fucking kissing that fucking committee's ass trying to. I seen this morning on Twitter somebody said that the Buckeyes should have a show today where Ryan Day is pleading his case to the committee.
with the colored ass
Just
beard.
I
fucking
would
with his
love it.
fake colored
I
beard.
would love him in there. He would
I
cry.
would. Today would have been a good day to have fucking Cody.
All the coaches, no, have all the coaches that like the four that's not in the ESPN and talk about
I like that.
why they deserve to be in.
I like that.
That would be awesome.
I like that.
Could
I
you
would-
imagine?
I would have liked to see Norvell out there, or not Ryan Day in there.
Ah.
Norvell was hitting the fucking shit last night as soon as the game was over.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He was hitting them, fucking saying, "Hey." He was when I left the house. When I left the house this morning, Norvell was live on Sports Center.
They was quiet.
already.
They are giving up on it because I can't beat my rival.
So
is what it is.
I don't know. It's exciting day. Listen, it's all coming down to fucking a group of fucking 80-year-old men and women.
Who they want?
Is
Going
Condoleezza
back-
Rice still doing that thing too?
I don't know. I really don't know. Is some teams are going to be disappointed. Like I said, I'm a Seminoles fan. I honestly believe we should get in just because we're undefeated.
Guys,
and I
we're
think-
back talking a little college football now. We got through all the NFL games. We're just kind of freestyling right now.
And I think that, do I think that we're better than Georgia? No, I don't. If you think the best four teams are in or should make it in, I think Georgia
So-
should get in.
So what is the exact factors?
Oh, we're on college. We're back to college now. We're just talking.
So what is the factors, right? I mean, I know there's
listen.
is there
No.
a paper that
It's
says
whatever these
it's the eye
motherfuckers
test,
decide.
it's the strength of
Some
the schedule.
people say it's strength of schedule. Some of them think the eye test and they just play it. Some people say it's the Georgia's head coach Kirby Smart said yesterday that the committee chairman said it's not the most deserving.
That's a good four, Chris.
No.
It's not the most deserving. It's the four best teams. So if you're going to say it's the four best teams, if you're going to literally, if somebody's going to sit here today and tell me that they're the four teams that make it are better than Georgia, I'm going to tell you you're fucking crazy.
Probably wrong. I mean, you know
But
what I mean, yeah, because
Georgia's a top 4 team,
do you
but
think
I don't think they
Washington
should
could
be
beat
in.
Georgia?
I don't think Washington would have a chance in hell, and I love Washington.
I don't think Washington could be any of the
I don't
top
think
four.
Washington. I don't think. Listen, I'm a Seminoles fan. I think our defense can hang in these games. Do I think we're going to win a playoff game if
Go
we get in?
Vols is back said
No.
committee takes injuries into consideration.
But they said they didn't just a couple weeks ago, right after Jordan
they?
Travis got hurt.
Did they?
They bumped Florida State
said,
up.
They said the committee, the Boo something, I don't remember his name. He said we don't look at injuries; we're looking at the whole team. Well, if that's the case,
Florida State's in.
Florida State's in.
Absolutely.
My biggest thing with today, if Florida State gets left out, I want the committee to have the balls to get up there and say, we left Florida State
Because of
out
an injury.
because of Jordan Travis got hurt.
Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, our defense is one of the best defenses in the nation. But if you just want the four best teams,
This guy said Heather Dinjick said that they do just yesterday.
their QB. Yeah, but Ohio State, to me, Ohio State's not even in this.
Lions World says only,
Those who gets
only
left out because
teams.
their QB, their only loss to the number
This
one
guy said,
team.
remember
I
1999.
I don't even feel like Ohio State is in this discussion.
No, they're not. And that's
Like
not,
I
that's
know
not-
Buckeye fans want to.
We're haters and all, but
like
it's not
your
realistic.
quarterback didn't get hurt. He sucked.
Yeah.
He sucked.
Zay
That's
says
different.
Ohio State's out automatically.
Ohio State's out.
Smitty said
Derek-
Ohio
Derek
State won a
knows.
ship with a third string quarterback.
They did in 2014. This is different, and Ohio State actually had a loss that year.
Yeah.
I just want to point that out too.
But
I don't think Derek.
this third
What
string
he says,
quarterback's
in no
not
way he's
Cardale
saying
Jones.
Ohio State deserves to be in. So I get that. But Ohio State, our quarterback got hurt. Ohio State's quarterback just sucks.
This guy said the problem is there's just too many good conference
There's
champions.
too many good teams this year. It would have been a hell of a team for
OSU is
a.
done.
It would have been a hell of a year for a 12-team playoff. And like I said, I am in no way actually
Ohio
expecting
State's
us
got
to
a
get
seat
in.
at Duke's Mayo Bowl at best.
Well, maybe. But I don't know. I mean, I'm expecting us to get left out.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Michigan,
FSU lost to
Washington.
Miami. Miami lost to Washington, and FSU still won a championship. 1999.
But realistically, it all comes down to money. I think it comes down to money. Florida State is not the biggest draw, especially with the injuries. And that's being 1,000% realistic. Out of all the teams that are eligible, they will literally draw the less
We
amount
say
of everybody.
there's no, and I totally agree with that. We will draw the least money
Out of all the teams
out of
available.
any team that makes it. And listen, SEC, can you imagine if there's any? I think they would fucking put Bama in. If it came down to Bama and Texas, they would put Bama in over Texas, I think, just because of the fucking SEC. I mean, I don't see there any way in hell they have the playoff today announced without an SEC team.
But if they play today, who do you think would win, Texas or Bama?
Oh, I don't know, but I'd love to watch it. I don't know.
This guy said Ohio
great.
State choose McCord over Ewers. Yikes.
Listen, Quinn Ewers, he said all along his dream school was Texas.
Yes.
He went to Ohio
Ivy
State
Bowls.
for the fucking bag.
When did
He
they
went
announce?
and got-
Noon today.
Noon today. Quinn Ewers went to Ohio State, got paid, got him a nice big new truck, and then he left.
This guy said, bro,
To go
did
to
you
his
see the
dream school.
percentages? Florida State has the higher percentage than Bama. To
Florida
get in.
State has a
Relax.
97% chance because of the ESPN playoff predictor.
Should-
That has nothing to do with the people
nothing.
in the committee.
Should Bama get in over Texas? That was second game of the
They're both
season.
in anyway.
Tennessee could
both,
beat Bama.
They're
Then.
both going to get in.
What seed? That's about it.
Is Archie going to hit the portal?
Yes.
And no, he's not going to Ohio State.
I think
I
Archie
think
hits the portal.
I think the lacking
Arch,
offensive
not
power
Archie.
FSU has right now has them out. But with Jordan Travis, they would be in easily.
But what about our defense?
I agree.
What about
But they
the
just
other?
said with lacking the offensive power. FSU is TCU last year.
They won a playoff game.
Manning isn't leaving.
They won a
I'll take that
playoff
one,
game.
I'll take a
yeah.
playoff game.
Yeah, I think I'll take winning a playoff game. Yeah, TCU won a playoff game.
Conference champion win a playoff game is pretty good.
Yeah, I'll take a playoff win.
ESPN owns the playoffs.
I 100% agree.
I was saying it's money. I'm telling you, it's money.
100% agree. That's why the SEC gets in and undefeated Florida State gets left out today because ESPN SEC bias. That's why everywhere you look, every one of these fucking guys, Herb Street will fucking go all day on fucking Twitter talking about fucking how FSU doesn't need to be in. SEC got to have
Do
them in.
you think Florida State can beat Bama right now? Who would you take?
Florida State or Bama?
Right now.
I take Bama to win. I take Bama to win, but it'd be close.
But maybe that's why they picked their Florida.
I don't. Well, maybe. I'm just saying. I'm not looking ahead to who's going to win. I'm saying the deserving team is Florida State.
For sure.
Yeah.
They deserve it.
13-0.
Absolutely.
Alabama
Absolutely deserve
lost one game, and they fucking won last week on a miracle.
This guy said Manning will be Texas starter next year.
I don't.
No.
If Quinn, listen, the rumors are
Quinn's staying,
Quinn
allegedly.
Ewers is staying. Ohio State now for losing number one team, 2 top 15 wins. You can put Bama or Texas in. They're supposed to
We said FSU wouldn't beat Bama. This guy said
I don't think FSU beat Bama,
probably
but we
wouldn't beat
deserve to
Bama,
be
Georgia,
in.
or Texas.
Maybe not. I don't care what's going to happen.
It says this guy said Georgia,
I don't care
Georgia
what's
has a lot of
going
injuries
to
right now
happen.
too.
Georgia's
but I don't
got
think
injuries
Georgia's
everywhere.
in. We don't think Georgia's
I
in.
don't think Georgia's in. Georgia's out. I think we're going to get.
2014 TCU got left
I think
out.
we're getting Florida State, Georgia in the Orange Bowl.
This guy said, "Hey fellas, you know Washington's going to win it all, right?"
I hope.
I don't think so.
I hope.
But you can't,
I hope
you
they
can't-
fucking do.
You can't put a non-conference winning Georgia in over a conference winning Alabama with the same record.
Exactly.
Okay, that comes down to that.
Can't
and
do
when
it.
you just beat them,
Yeah, when he does
And
literally
you just beat them. That's what I seen last
Recency
night. I seen
bias,
people
you know, that's the biggest
I seen
thing.
people actually saying Georgia gets in there for Bama, and I'm like, what the fuck are you? Why are you drunk?
You know how it is, like this, the memory
It's
thing.
late.
It's like it just
You're
happened.
dead.
It happened like week one.
It's the four best, not the four most deserving. Florida State doesn't even have a spot.
Well,
the ACC
that's,
so weak.
that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
How do you know Bo Nix is still going to win the Heisman?
He's not.
I don't think Bo Nix is going to win the Heisman. Jeffrey
he
says
slipped.
Bo
I
Nix
still
is
think
going
he's
to
gonna
win the
win it.
Heisman. I got Jaden Daniels all day.
Yeah.
I think Bo Nix lost the Heisman the other night. I think if Bo Nix won that game the other night, I think he would have won. I think with
But did
Jaden
Jaden
Daniels,
play?
no, he didn't.
He don't have to.
He didn't have to. But
It's not that he didn't have to.
well, he didn't.
He didn't get in.
He didn't.
He didn't
but
get
that's
in.
the thing.
He didn't get in.
Like, to me, the stats aren't even close.
That's the difference.
To me, the stats aren't even close.
Washington
Jaden
quarterback
Daniels
is your
was
Heisman
so much
winner.
better. No, he's cooled off too much. To me, Jaden with 3 losses, that's the only reason why I said Bo Nix is still in it, because Jaden Daniels has 3 losses. Well, now Bo Nix has 2,
Yep.
and the stats are for Jaden are so much more than Bo. So
Yeah.
I got Jaden, but if Bo wins it, I ain't.
It's like even the graphic where they showed like how much Daniels just blew out Burrow's numbers.
It's crazy. Jaden
Like, by a
Daniels
lot.
is slinging it. He's fucking slinging it. And I said the other day, like, everyone wants Marvin Harrison Jr. obviously in the NFL, but dude, fucking Malik Neighbors for LSU.
This guy said
Yeah,
Washington,
Washington, they're gonna be
Michigan, Georgia, FSU. There's no way.
No.
No way.
No way Georgia gets
Georgia
in.
Hey,
did
me
not
too,
win the
man.
conference championship. It's not going to happen.
Listen, I said
You're
though,
right, Garrett.
I said that I wouldn't be surprised if they put Bama and Georgia in, even though Texas beat Bama. I have backed off of that, and I've got Texas and Alabama in.
I understand, Bulls.
But them committee wants Georgia in.
The thing is, like,
they
it'd
do.
be
29
it'd be both.
games.
But let's be real.
It'd be
FSU
both,
won
not just
19.
one.
Let's be real. If it's none of our teams to watch it, we want Georgia in too.
Oh yeah, I do agree.
You know what I mean? Just because they're a good team,
Absolutely.
they're gonna.
I
they're
think
gonna,
Georgia-
They're gonna whip some ass.
I think Georgia played. I don't think Georgia in the second half when they were down, and Georgia was slinging them, and Georgia in the first half they were just sluggish. They just didn't. It's like, yeah, we're gonna win, and then
But yeah, but the only way Georgia gets in is if both teams
yeah,
get in.
Yeah, Georgia ain't in. We don't think
Unless
so.
both get in, like I said, it's not going to be. Alabama's in 100% anyway.
Alabama's in. Alabama and Texas is to me. Alabama and
Hey,
Texas
have a blessed
is
day,
gonna
buddy.
get-
We appreciate you.
Do I think Florida State should get in? Yes. Are they going to? No.
I mean, also, I think Clemson should get in. You know, 4-loss record. So
Well, I mean, their coach did have a good quote.
They beat their rivals.
Their
so.
coach did have a good quote.
Go Dabo. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be Alabama and Texas, but I think Florida State should get
Michigan,
in.
Washington, Texas, Bama is what Bean just said.
I agree.
Yeah, that's
about where we're
I
at.
agree.
This
That's
guy
what it's
said
going
he
to
thinks
be.
it's between Texas and Georgia.
No.
I don't think you put
You
Georgia in there.
Texas is a conference champion, and they've been
That's-
dominating.
That's
Yeah.
what we said earlier. We said the committee
and they had
has
the number 1 strength schedule. I mean, that means something.
to me, like I said, the committee's got to make a decision.
Texas
You're
is a
going to
lock.
penalize Florida State for an injury. You're going to say head to head means nothing and put Texas, put Bama in over Texas, or you're going to have a playoff without an SEC team.
But out of everyone that you think's in, Locke, who had the worst loss? Texas.
Loss.
Oklahoma?
Yeah, but see, I can't say that. That's last second to your rival.
But it's still, I mean, it's still a loss to a team that's, what are they ranked now?
Oh God, I don't know.
What happened to them anyway? Oklahoma just fell third.
They did.
I don't know. I mean, that probably has to be the worst loss.
And I mean, that has to mean
but that's not a
something,
bad
right?
loss.
But does that mean something?
But think how long ago that's been too.
Yeah.
They look at that too.
I said I would have, which it didn't. They didn't earn it. They lost to the opportunity to go. But I would have loved to have seen Texas and Oklahoma yesterday rather than Oklahoma
Yeah.
State. Oklahoma State, they didn't have a chance.
They didn't have a chance.
They didn't have a fucking
Or
prayer.
when they kicked off.
Yeah,
They didn't have Des
a
Bryant out
they didn't
there or
have a
anybody.
fucking chance yesterday, man. It was fucking Texas rolled.
This guy
Texas
said,
has got so many
This
good
guy
players.
said Bama has the worst loss.
Well, they lost. Well, and maybe they do. They lost by 10 to Texas.
Yeah, but I mean,
So yeah, I mean it's the worst loss because they fucking lost by 10, and Texas lost on a last second play to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel was our dog of the week that week. Led that fucking touchdown drive to win the game. The Red River rivalry.
that's true, Chris. My dogs blew it, but what a run! It was a good run for him.
How the LSU QB? I think he's going to be.
He's a stud.
I think he's going to be a stud. He can throw it. He can
Stud
run
in
it.
the NFL.
I think he's going to be really good. I'm not saying he's going to be like a top tier guy, but I think he's going to end up being a first round pick. He can move. He can move. He can sling it. He can
They
run.
got those receivers at LSU.
Yeah, that's another thing. Well, that's the big thing everywhere, though. You got to get your guys weapons. That's to me, Bryce Young isn't bad. He don't have nobody to throw to. Adam Thielen, he's 104 years old. He's 104 fucking years old, man. I don't know. I would not want to be on the playoff committee today. Listen, fan bases, Georgia Bulldogs, you won 29 straight games. You're probably going to get
Does
left
that matter?
out. What?
That they've won.
Not now, does it?
Well, it doesn't, but in the back of your mind, it does.
That's
We
what
won. You're
I
telling
wanna
me
see something
if
that
I'm
means. What picks
Georgia,
'em? I want to see
if
what
I'm
picks them.
the playoff committee is just like us. They're sitting around a fucking table arguing who should fucking get in and who fucking
what's
doesn't.
that game they play, like shoots or something like that, where they like push the
Shuffleboard?
Shuffleboard. That's probably what they're doing right now. And they have names
Flip
on
a
it. And it's
fucking
like,
coin.
it's like, hold on. See how far it slides.
That is an old person's game. So.
It is. See, that's what I'm saying.
Georgia won 29 straight games and the last 2 national champions.
AJ, he said they can't leave FSU out. Undefeated conference
Listen,
championship.
and I'm pounding the fucking
He's
table
pounding
for
it.
it.
He's hard as a rock
We've
right
won
now.
19 straight games, Power 5 undefeated conference champion. But I think we're going to get left out.
45 minutes away, boys. They will be picking.
I think we're going to get left out today. And
This
like
guy
I said, I think us and
Michigan,
Georgia-
Washington, Florida State, and then pick one.
If that happened, I would have to take Texas.
But they can't leave them.
To me, Texas is the best team in the country.
To me,
Sure.
if you
I legit think the eye
if
test
you-
and all that. I
if
believe they
you
are.
told me that it was Michigan, Washington, and FSU were locked, and you had to take one, I'd take Texas. SEC's left out. Sorry, you can't take Georgia
Texas is
over
so
Bama,
good,
and
man.
Texas beat Alabama. You can't take them.
I'm not a Texas guy at all. I just
But is
like
there
Texas.
any chance at all that they leave an SEC champ out?
None.
Too much money.
FSU has failed the eye test the last 2 weeks.
Tell me, you don't like defense?
Yeah, giving up less than 10 points is pretty, that's
Had
pretty terrible.
Had
Yeah.
nine sacks last night.
They must not be an 85 Bear fan or a
30.
2000 Ravens fan or whatever.
33 points
Probably-
a game.
I mean,
had
they
them
probably just started
6.
watching for like the last 3 or 4 years.
Maybe.
Because there ain't much defense.
Our
anymore.
offense didn't do much last night. They didn't do much at all. If it wasn't Lawrence Toafili busting that fucking 70-yard
But
run.
was you surprised though that they didn't, with all the weapons that the offensive have?
No,
Florida
because
State?
that quarterback last night, his first ever start, he was a true freshman, not a redshirt. He was a true freshman. He looked like a deer in headlights.
There's some drops
Now
in that game,
we
too.
did have
There
some
was.
drops. We had some big
I
drops.
was mad on some of those drops.
Keon Coleman right in the middle of the fucking field for like he just flat out dropped.
Even a side bobble.
Yeah, sideline bobble too. Like Keon Coleman had his worst fucking game as a Seminole last night. Hell of a guy, hell of a time to do it. But we did not help him out at all. But he looked like a deer in headlights, man. He looked like a deer in the fucking headlights last night. But we also, if we do, for whatever bowl we go to, we will have Tate Rodemaker back, our backup quarterback, and not our third string.
I don't know what you're asking. Ohio State list to Michigan at Michigan,
Let's him lose.
the biggest rivalry by one possession.
How do-
Need your take. AJ Brown or Diggs? Diggs ain't even playing today, is he? Did Buffalo play today?
Buffalo's off.
Yeah, they're off.
Yeah, Buffalo's off.
Yeah, Buffalo's off.
Come on, homie.
How do we feel about Arch Manning? To be determined.
Yeah.
We haven't seen anything.
We will
yet.
have Tate, so they can't take us out like that.
I agree, man. I agree.
Scary.
But
Scary.
but I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to take us out.
Jamie says he hopes Michigan and FSU plays.
Me too. Me too. You know what? Another
No
thing.
way. No way, AJ. High State's not in.
You know what I got to say?
What?
JJ McCarthy is a junior, right?
Yes.
That kid can't leave. I'm so tired of people talking. And
He ain't
he
leaving.
can make some throws, but there's people saying he's going to leave. That kid ain't.
For what? He has no reason to leave.
That kid ain't. That kid ain't.
Unless
fucking-
Harbaugh leaves.
That kid's not a fucking. Stay in school, man.
Yeah, but if Harbaugh leaves, I'll probably leave.
Yeah, but if
Just because you don't know what the year's
But
gonna
if
be.
Harbaugh
'Cause
leaves,
Corn's
they're
gone.
more than likely they're going to promote the offensive coordinator
Right.
who beat Ohio State.
You had to put that in there. You had to
Had
put that
to poke at for the fucking bear.
But like we said earlier, Arch is going to leave if it's
Jab
Quinn
says
stays.
we are in. The FSU
I-
defense is elite.
I agree, but I don't think they're going to do it. I agree that Arch Manning. I think he's going to leave.
Yes, if Ewers stays.
If Ewers stays, and that's the rumor, Arch Manning leaves.
Check this stat out. FSU had more yards against Louisville than
Than
Michigan
Michigan had-
did
yeah.
against Iowa.
Yeah, I know. And Michigan had their whole starting offense, and we started a true freshman third string quarterback. But that doesn't matter because we play in ACC, and that's just how they ball.
It's the life of ACC.
That's just how we balled up, and that's why all these teams want to leave the ACC.
Yeah,
but listen,
Iowa's defense is just
listen.
a little
Iowa's
better.
defense is good.
Little better.
They are. I'm not saying that, but I'm just
Top tier punt game.
yeah, great punting game. Great.
Arch
punting
has to
game.
get a Texas leg tattoo.
Arch will leave if Quinn stays. But like I said, I'm going to believe that Quinn stays when he actually.
Texas
says
won't
it.
let Ewers stay, they will lose too much money letting Manning leave.
He's making a shit ton of money right now. What Quinn is, so I don't know. I think he's staying.
I don't know. I think Quinn will stay. I don't think Quinn is. I think Quinn stays.
But do you think Arch
Quinn's-
would leave?
Yeah.
If Quinn stays, 100%.
If Quinn leaves or
No.
stays,
If Quinn stays,
Arch is gone.
Yeah, he's
even
going.
though that he could be a freshman
Arch is gone.
and still play three more years.
Arch ain't setting another year. He ain't setting for 2 years.
And Cooper's like, get his ass out
fucking
there.
Name is Manning, and that means something. There's no way Arch stays if Quinn.
And no, he's not going to High State, like I said before.
Hey, Bearded Chicken said Arch to the Buckeyes,
Nah,
baby.
It's possible.
No.
I think the more realistic thing for Ohio State is Cam Ward.
Arch
And-
goes to Ole Miss.
And that's something else that drives me
like
nuts.
that.
I've seen a lot of Seminole fans saying they don't want Mike Norvell to hit the portal and get a quarterback. I think it's the dumbest shit in the world.
Pay the money, get you one.
Tate Rodemaker is the quarterback. Brock Glenn is a true freshman. He was an Ohio State commit, flipped to Florida State.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe they'll end up being good. I want to hit the portal.
Yep. Hit that
And
shit up.
go just do what we did with Jordan Travis. Go get a quarterback that's
It's developed, ready to play.
Go get the fucking quarterback. Go get Cam Ward. Go get fucking somebody. I'll even take, and I hate the guy, and I think he's a bum, but DJ Uiagalelei, I'll take him because at least in our little gimmicky offense we run, I think he might be all right.
He doesn't want to be so bad.
Me too. I really thought he
This
was
guy
going to
said
be a stud.
Eli started as a junior. FSU deserves to be in, and he's an SEC guy.
Thank you.
Arch goes to LSU.
Maybe.
That'd be sexy, wouldn't it?
Air Nolan coming to Ohio.
Aaron Nolan does not tell me a true freshman quarterback that plays.
Eli set out for 2 years at Ole Miss. It's not out of question.
It's
Arch
not out
does
of
the
question.
same.
It's not out of question. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Rick, y'all riot if you don't make the playoffs.
I'm
If you're upset,
aggravated. I'm aggravated about it, but we're 13.
You're realistic too, though. You have to be
You're right,
realistic.
Jack.
And we have
That's what we was talking about.
have a chance to go 14-0 with whatever bowl game we play. So if we get in, awesome. If we don't, let's go beat Georgia in the Orange Bowl.
If Manning transfers, it'll be to Bama.
Maybe.
No, not with
Milroe be back.
But I don't know. I mean,
No.
wouldn't be the first time old Saban's benched a guy and said, "Hell
I
with
don't
it."
know.
we're
Milroe's
rolling."
good, man.
Milroe.
He's good enough.
He's been coming
Nick
up.
Saban can't fucking ever bench Jalen Milroe again. Nick Saban cannot ever bench Jalen Milroe again. I don't give a fuck what he does. Jalen Milroe balled out.
Arch coming to FSU.
No, sign me up. I'll take it. I don't know. I would rather have somebody that's developed.
With all due respect to FSU, Bama should be 4.
I get that. That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, we're saying that, like we all agree with that. It's called the money reasons.
I
It's
agree.
money.
I agree. There is no. They will say that the undefeated Power 5 conference champion gets left out because of an injury to our quarterback, and Alabama's in. I believe
That's a
that.
good question for you. If FSU gets in and y'all get destroyed instead of playing a bowl game, are you happy?
Well, yeah.
I mean, you made your goal.
Well, yeah.
You're going to the playoffs.
We're going to the fucking playoffs. Everybody lose.
Ar-
3 of the 4 teams that get into the playoffs are going to lose.
Arch
There's
going,
only one
Arch going
champion.
to USC.
If you can tell me, do you want to go win a bowl game, or do you want to go to the playoffs and get rolled in the first playoff game? Give me the shot, baby. Give me the shot at winning a
Oh,
fucking
Ben says
natty.
he wants Arch to come to South Carolina.
I don't think that's
No.
that doesn't seem big enough, because I think Arch is gonna Tennessee no Arch because they got Nico. I'm not even going to try to say his last name. He was actually a higher rated quarterback than
I'm a Gator all the way, but FSU deserves to be in.
amen, brother. Who's the
That's a little love from a rival.
who was the top quarter? Oh no, he was
Yeah.
Tennessee's quarterback was ahead of Arch
He was, yeah.
this year in the recruiting. So Tennessee is set at quarterback. No Arch in Tennessee.
Roll Tide. Liberty would be FSU by 3 touchdowns.
They might.
Yeah, right.
They might.
Think they could score
But they
3
haven't yet.
touchdowns?
Unfortunately, Liberty is not in the conversation.
If FSU gets in, they'll be blown out like TCU.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure TCU won a playoff game last year.
That-
Does people watch football, or do they just like
They have,
see
they
a
have short
Twitter?
memories.
well, they watch what they want.
They remember TCU getting fucking housed, but they forgot that TCU won a playoff game last year.
And they forget like the Boise States, Oklahomas, and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it's just like
I think Michigan at 1 and Florida State at 4 match up well.
I
really do.
listen. Is Florida State going to beat anybody if we do get in? I don't know. I think our defense will hold us. I don't know if our defense is going to be able to fucking. We can't have another offensive game like last night.
No.
And have a fucking playoff.
But let's be real, you probably won't.
Well, Tate will be there.
Yeah, and even if Tate ain't in this guy, he's going to have a second start. I mean, it's not going to be the same.
And I'm not saying that Tate's going to light the fucking world on fire, but I don't know. I'll take our defense. But like I said, I'm not expecting us to get in. I think we'll be the odd team out, and we'll go into next year. And like I said, we got a top 3 recruiting class right now.
I don't know about steamroll, dude. FSU has a really good defense. It's hard to steamroll a team that has good defense.
People see we scored 16 points last night. They don't look at the other. They don't look at the fucking. We had
That's what I
9
think,
sacks last night.
Yes.
We got locked down fucking
Probably
corners
so,
all
Jay.
over the place.
I don't know. I think they're my favorite corners in the league, man.
We got NFL talent everywhere on our defense.
It's only going to get better, too.
Oh, we got dogs coming in next year. Our defensive back class coming in next year is unreal. I've never
It's hard to steamroll if you can't put up a lot of points.
I've never seen a class coming in like FSU's DB class next year.
It's kind of sad, like the way NFL and college has gotten to where people like look down upon good defense.
It's not that the offense sells tickets, brother. It's the SEC.
Yeah, the
I mean,
SEC.
that's
SEC's the money, I'm saying, but it's like Florida State had a phenomenal game against a high-powered offense.
9 sacks versus Louisville. Hey, we get it.
Yeah,
That's very impressive. Like walking down
Louisville was people don't realize this. They see Louisville and they're like, oh,
No,
Louisville.
bro.
Louisville was ranked 15. They had a top 20 offense. They averaged 33 points a game, and our defense held them to 6.
People like Louisville are a bunch of fucking trash cans.
Exactly.
They play Notre Dame. They play
Exactly.
good schools, and they beat these schools.
They fucking hammered Notre Dame.
It's like literally,
and it's just like
it's like literally year in and year out. Ever since like the Lamar years and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
they always play tough. They're not. They're like,
Who did they lose to?
like Louisville. Louisville had a fucking awful loss.
They had a bad loss.
They lost to Pitt
In Kentucky.
Pitt and Kentucky last week. Bad loss. But
they're arguably the third best team in the conference, and people just shit all over them.
This guy said Louisville would be the 7th best team in the SEC.
maybe 9.
They're like the third.
Maybe 9. Maybe 9. Maybe not. Probably wouldn't even be in the SEC. They're probably just sitting in like the Sun Belt. The Sun Belt.
Those type of proposals and arguments are like invalid to
hard to
me.
say.
No, they're invalid because of the fact if they were in SEC, they would recruit better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you're in
It's more
SEC, you
money.
recruit better.
Exactly.
So it's like that whole argument's invalid to me.
But you know what I will say about college football, and I hate today's college football.
I do too. Hence why Clemson's like falling
I
apart.
fucking hate today's college football. And you know it's crazy because you hear me say that, and most of my team is
We
transfers.
wouldn't let Louisville in the SEC.
Most of my team is transfers, and I absolutely despise today's college football. I am so tired
Be
of
a
the
Tiger fan.
transfer portal.
Jalen Hurts, baby.
I am so tired of the
5
transfer
straight wins,
portal
been trailing by 10.
and fucking
Better not do that today.
them saying that fucking what they say the other day. Who said that? That a top quarterback costs $1 million.
It says two. Matt Rule said
Matt
two.
Rule
He said
that.
two.
Matt Rule said a top quarterback in today's college football costs $2 million. What?
Yep.
I prefer my college football when my players getting paid under the table and nobody
Yep.
knows about it. I hate today's college football. I fucking despise.
That's why they kept saying like Dabo better start paying these guys if he wants to compete.
I literally despise today's college football. All right, we're at 11:30.
He's nervous.
I got to get out of here.
People
I got to
wanna
get
know-
home.
People
before
just said, "Why
they,
don't you guys just stay live?"
No,
Like,
I'm going home.
go
I'm going
so-
home to hide my anger after Florida State
I'm
gets
excited
left
for it.
out.
Poor Dolly gonna get thrown across the fucking room.
Dolly's gonna snuggle me and hold me and comfort
Her flop
me.
the ear and everything.
All I can say today for my Seminoles fans out there, if we get left out,
Washington or Michigan's got to be one of the number 1 teams.
if we get left out today, just remember Mike Norvell. All we got, all we need. Keep climbing. We're going to be ready for whatever bowl game we go to.
If not, I hope it's high state.
And we got
I
hell
hope it's high
coming.
state.
We got hell coming next year. Our recruiting class coming in is like we got Derwins and Jalen Ramsey's coming in.
Oh, we went through the
We
NFL,
got
bro.
dog. We did the whole NFL. We did everything
So
today.
if Florida State's 5, real quick before we get off here, Florida State's 5. Who do they play?
We'll see.
Would it be 6 or would it be
No,
7, 8,
It'll
10?
be like the bowls will like. Pretty sure it's like the bowls like
Because
pick.
I really would like for them to play High State or Georgia.
I
if
think,
they're not in, you know what
I
I mean?
think it's going to be Florida State and Georgia in the Orange Bowl.
Holy moly!
I think it'll be Florida State,
Hey,
Georgia in
big-
the Orange Bowl.
Big Rig said Clemson's coming next year. I know you like to hear that.
Hey,
They're not
buy
paying
the
anybody.
stock.
They got to start paying people. I want them to be great again, but they're
Can
not
we see
paying
an
anybody.
NBA live stream. Yeah, we could do that sometime.
Yeah, I'm all about NBA and hockey.
I'm fucking pissed. My Mavs scored 30, went on a 30-0 run last night and fucking still ended up
I agree,
losing.
Mike, but I don't know.
All right, I'm out. I'm getting the nervous coughs. We're a half hour from the playoff show. It should be a fun day.
He's nervous.
I'm nervous.
He hates it. It's on TV now. They're talking
fucking
about
Hey,
it.
nervous.
I won't miss it because I'm gonna be driving.
I'm nervous.
That's fucked.
I'm
You
nervous.
should just stay and watch it.
No, I'm not. You guys can stay live and watch it. If
So
you
I
want.
would,
I'm the
but-
fuck out of here.
He's hostile.
You guys can
He
stay
don't
and watch
want
it.
no
If
part
you
of
guys
it.
want to stay live, you can stay
I mean,
live.
you only got 30 minutes.
So I'm all willing to stay because I have to drive. If I leave now, I'll be driving and I'll
You
miss
guys want to
it.
stay live? You stay live. They might be back live in a minute.
We are paying people. You think they not? Talking about Clemson.
Everybody's.
They're not paying.
Clemson.
He's a Clemson guru. He loves Clemson. This is Clemson. It's
You
his
know, like
team.
Dabo is like he's not paying people the way they as far as it equal to everybody else is right now. He doesn't pay the big bucks.
He does not throw it away. He does. Dabo don't like that shit.
He's hardcore against it. Anybody in the whole like
Dabo,
college football. He's like 100% against it. He hates
Dabo
it.
hates the fucking NIL and the portal and all this shit.
That's
Hates
why,
it.
as much as I love Dabo, he's got to change his ways or he's going to be gone.
does.
Because he's going to fall behind.
I agree.
And it hurts my heart, man.
Do you want me to leave this on, or are you done?
Are you done,
I'm done. I'm leaving.
guys? We're gonna swap phones. We'll be back. Me and Neil will be
You
back.
want me to- you want me to
you
leave
can leave
this
that
up?
on. You
All
can
right,
leave that
see you
on.
guys. Go Noles.
The Den's leaving. The Knowles it's killing him right now.
I'm out.
He's upset.
I'm out. Go Knowles.
TikTok. We will be back.
TikTok,
We just
they'll be
gotta
back.
switch phones.
See you guys. Love you.
Love you. You're hostile.
I'm hostile, man. I gotta go. I gotta get ready.
He don't want to. He don't wants no part of this.
No, I want. No
It does make me
part.
sad, like in general, because the fact like it hurts. Like, well, even I remember even Clemson again with X and 1. You know what I mean? Back in the day, and now they can't even do that with being undefeated.
Let me go charge.
One more time before I leave. Go Knowles. Do you want me to keep this on?
The computer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still live.
Yeah.
Okay. See you guys.
It has to pay a lot more than 10.
All right, I'm going home. See you, boys.
Yeah. Godspeed.
See you, Neil.
See you at church.
Go Knowles.
See you guys.
Go Knowles. Sorry, guys. We are rolling one out.
That's a sweet ass hoodie.
That is a sweet hood. I don't like white though.
I can't pull off white 'cause I'm
I
too
don't like
fat.
white. Let me switch to. Guys, we will be back. Hold on 1 second. We're still here, but we're switching. Den has left the building. He could not handle the nervous take today. But I understand. I understand. And I mean, we only got 20 minutes, 30
Yeah.
minutes, so we might as well.
Plus, we can buy into the hype here.
Yeah. We might as well. They were going to be like, where did the Florida State guy go? Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Man, it is a clean hoodie.
It is clean. I like it.
After one day of us getting fucking sauce on her shirt,
Oh, it'd be ruined in no time. It would be ruined in no time. He's awesome.
it's like a lot of the white football jerseys. I love them to death. Maybe I could never buy one.
No,
it's like the
I
white.
love 'em.
It's like the white Trevor Lawrence jersey. I want it so bad, but I'd never be able to pull it off.
No.
So do the right thing. That's actually extremely low, with a 55% chance to make the playoffs.
They should, though. I think they should. They deserve it.
42% for them. That's crazy. There's a foregone conclusion.
Them headphones way better than the last one was.
Yeah, they're nice.
way better. I don't pay $30 for them.
They sound about as good as Barker's does.
They're nice. They're I got them
Yeah.
from Amazon. Sometimes that might be. We can kind of read that.
Look at that. 3% chance.
3% chance. Georgia has a 3% chance here, guys. Guys, we are live again here, live back on TikTok. Sorry we had to leave for a second. Our main man, Den Carter, had to jet. He could not handle
He
the
can't
heat
handle the
today.
pressure.
He could. I understand. I totally understand though, because it is rough.
I like being the comfort of friends if I'm going to be disappointed, though, at least.
Absolutely.
If you get sad, at least you got a hug waiting on you.
I understand. I understand that.
Depends on which friends you are. They could be needling you too.
Yeah. These fans on TikTok, you don't want them on there. They're hostile. Some of them are hostile. Guys, we are back on the TikTok world. We appreciate you. We just had to jump off real quick.
I do love his Oregon helmets, man. Those are clean.
I love everything about Oregon's helmets. Oregon's helmets.
I hate watching them play though. I just want. I'm glad they're out.
They're pretty good though. They just start slow sometimes. You have that. Look, Adrian was even going to give Den $10 a stay.
Yeah, I seen that.
That's shitty. He just ignored you, Adrian.
If you guys have any questions regarding fantasy or college, shoot them our way while we wait here, guys.
Real quick.
We can fill up some air.
Shoot them our way, yeah. Shoot
Any
them
hot
our way.
takes? I love hot takes.
Everyone's probably tuned in. He back. We back, baby. We had lost the Den Carter. He was a little upset. He's nervous. We understand. He's nervous.
Is Brittany home? She could like sideways.
She needs to.
She could sideways the recording.
She needs to.
See, Den get pissed off and Dolly start barking. The cat starts swatting at him. I haven't got to watch one of these in a while. It feels like I always have to work during these reveals.
I haven't watched really, but real. I mean, I really don't. I mean, I don't have a big college team, so I don't have a dog in the fight. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me. I love watching it, but it's like, man, you see the hurt I sent you, Zodiac Killer? Not yet. Hold on.
Oh, Zodiac.
Just because I'm on my phone, bro. You gotta have two phones. That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Bama's gonna be tough to be in because it had to be them and Georgia, and they're not gonna have them and Georgia in because out of the two, it has to be Georgia for one of the conference.
Man.
That's pretty much a foregone conclusion. So yeah, it definitely is gonna be Bama in. It's definitely not gonna be Georgia.
Oh, that's sweet slap.
Yeah, it's definitely Michigan Huskies, and that's exactly the same four I have.
That is a sweet little slab, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That is.
I like his mosaics and stuff like that.
I like those.
Yeah,
I like
they're
those.
sick. They have like even like nice common refractors are sweet.
They are.
It's not an expensive product either.
I don't know that grading system though. I'm new to cards.
I think you just take a Beckett or PSA.
Yeah. There's a new one. right
CGC ain't bad. Well, for certain stuff, but I don't know. I used to be all big in cards. I used to buy like Exquisite and everything.
now. I love cards. You know what I mean? I'm not very like knowledgeable.
I used to because I used to do live breaks and everything.
Michigan, Washington, Bama, Texas. Guys, we're close. Dude,
Yeah,
Den getting aggravated. Had a lot of views. Oh, Den was getting heat. Den was getting heated, wasn't he? He was getting heated. That's why I kept reading them out. I had to poke the bear sometimes. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Like, but in that order, though, like, I think Bama was going to roll Washington. Texas, Michigan, I think it'd be a hell of a game. But
I think Texas, Michigan be hell of a game.
I think it'd be a very good game.
Who do you have the edge? Texas.
I think Texas is the best team. But I don't know. Michigan can get that running game going. McCarthy can have his 12 attempts or whatever the hell it's going to be.
Huh. But I think if you beat Michigan and run the football, you're going to beat them. I think they're afraid to throw the football. I feel like they're afraid to throw the football. If Bama in there, they're winning. Maybe. Washington versus Texas showdown would be cool.
Yeah, to be fair, every one of those matchups would be solid.
It is. I've seen that. I like it. I messaged you back. Do you want something to drink?
Yeah.
What do you want? I got Coke Zero and Mountain Dew.
Cook's there to be good. But I'm actually really excited to watch Texas against Michigan if that happens because I don't know that defense and everything. I think it'd be like really good against yours. I'm also excited to see Texas being good again too for the health of the college football.
Yeah.
It's nice seeing the big schools like that.
It is. It is, really.
We can hate whoever we want to hate, but it's like you gotta be happy when the big schools are doing good again. It's like when I was sad about Oklahoma being so bad this year.
Ohio State wouldn't know what to do with a quarterback like him on their team.
No.
Look, Vince Young. Old Vince Young. The FSU guy is gone. He is nervous. We appreciate you. Sorry, guys. I was eating a double stuffed Oreo. Everyone loves being double stuffed.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't have enough calories anyway, so it's doused in white chocolate.
Yeah.
I say, if you guys have any questions, hot takes,
Marvin should have went to Georgia.
Marvin's living it up right now,
He's
man.
living it up. He's upset, but he's living it up.
Yeah,
He had a good year.
he had a hell of a year. I mean, he's made his money already. He's gonna be the number one receiver. He's gonna be a top 5 pick.
What just sucks is he didn't end up his last year with a really, really good quarterback.
Right.
Like if Stroud would have stayed or had one more year.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. High State might be top 8.
It might be top 8.
According to the analyst. Oh my God.
Come the fuck on.
There's no way. Could you imagine that?
That's resume comparison. Okay, I was gonna say it's like you guys are crazy.
Bama should make it. We think Bama's in.
Yeah, Bama's 100. To me, Bama's 100% in. Yeah, 100%.
Who do you think's 100% in?
I think that
Bama, Washington, Michigan?
I think what we've been saying all along. I think Florida State's out. I think Texas, Michigan, Washington, and Alabama.
That's what I think. I think as bad as I hate it, and I know my Florida State brother, I think Florida State's out. The eye test, the backup quarterback situation. I know they have a good defense. I know they held Louisville. I'm not impressed with Louisville. I don't think Louisville would put up 30 points in the SEC all the time. I don't think Louisville would put up 30-some points in the Big Ten all the time.
No, we haven't seen the poll today. We've been live for a while now.
Yeah, we have not.
You could drop it in for us if you'd like, so we can read it off.
Have y'all seen the AP has dropped? Yeah, we
Yeah,
have not.
so drop it off for us.
100% is crazy to say, but you're right.
You're putting the SEC champion in.
Yeah, you have
It's not. They're not going to put the biggest money grab.
Yeah.
They're going to put it in.
And I mean, realistically, what's the last 5 years? What's it look like SEC winning it all?
I mean, it was always. That's the thing. It's like,
It's hard.
so you can't put Georgia in because they lost to
Michigan, Washington, Texas, Bama in that order.
And that's what I'm saying. But yeah, you're losing to arguably one of the best teams in the country by 10. What do you fucking do? You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, it's one of the best teams in the country.
like, hey man, we lost by 10 points to the best team in the country, arguably. Yeah. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
And he beat Georgia, which was touted to be the best team in the country. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, I think you're okay.
So you've beat the best. You've got beat by one of the best teams
Yes.
in the country, and you beat one of the best teams.
Yes,
in the country.
fan. And you claimed your title.
You deserve to be in there.
Congrats. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like-
you deserve to be in there. It's nerve wracking though. It is.
Bama always does it. If Bama catches an early loss, they always recover. They always recover.
Always recover. How many people counted Bama out this year?
Yeah, people love it. People hate on Bama. I mean, it's like the Patriot haters and stuff. Yeah, they get tired of seeing the same fucking people all the time, but you have to give people their due, like, and they always come back.
That's the AP poll right now. Michigan, Washington, Texas, Florida State. Texas jumped up 4 spots.
What was it again?
Michigan, Washington, Texas, Florida
That's
State. Shoo!
Yeah, 4 states will be sad. It makes me sad too. Because what I say, they can go undefeated in the ACC and not be worth a damn. It also shows the health of the ACC. That's why stuff's breaking apart.
I agree. They jumped 3. It said 4 up 4 spots. Is what this picture showed, brother. This is what we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
Michigan, Washington, Texas, Florida State. That is what we are looking at. I know it's hard to see. But that was the AP poll that someone sent us. I mean, I don't know. Does that help Florida State's chances?
It looks good, but it ultimately doesn't matter. That's just an AP poll.
SEC
It's not-
is the
yeah.
NFLG league. Texas has a higher chance of getting in than Bama. Sorry.
I mean, they're both in.
think they're
I was like you're saying, they're both
I think
in.
they're both in, Bubba. I think they're both in, Lions, man. Guys, we are here. We are live. We are watching. Whew, we are watching the countdown of what's going to happen. It would be great if Washington won, Texas 2, Bama 3, Michigan 4, just to get a rematch. Michigan ain't going to drop 4. Texas is a lock. It's Bama versus FSU. I agree. I agree.
I don't see Florida State being in, man.
I don't either.
Either way, okay, I'm telling you right now, the committee will not have Texas and Bama playing each other in the first round. They just
Oh,
won't.
bro, thanks to the Galaxy.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, but like I said, but money wise, they will not have Texas and Alabama first.
No, there's no way.
No, it's not going to happen.
There's no way.
I'd be willing to put some cash on that one.
It is just crazy. It is just crazy to think who's in and who's out right now. It is a mess. It is a mess. I wouldn't want to be no part of the committee. ESPN says first time Michigan won in the AP poll since 1997.
They're deserving. Give them a props, man.
They're deserving. Very deserving. Very, very deserving. They've won. They've beat the boys that's in front of them, and I mean, and they've won a lot.
Yeah, I love the running game.
They've won a lot in the last couple of years. Guys, we appreciate you. Titans fans sent 120 roses. Holy moly.
Trying to buy whatever luck you can today, huh? You want to eat against those Colts?
You don't need against the Colts. Texans and Bama wouldn't play each other first round. They would be 3 or 4.
Titans are getting a new stadium, I heard. That's
They need it. They need new everything.
I like the location, though. It's right there along the river. I watched the fireworks there.
They need new everything. Titans do. I know he's our Den loves that coach.
I love him too, but like I said, I wouldn't want him as a Patriots coach because, like I said, he's a defensive-minded coach, and I said one offensive guy.
He is. Please watch the Internet Santa and Mr. Puppet show on YouTube. Thanks. Okay. The good thing is Michigan didn't cheat the sidelines on these teams.
Oh, here we go. Somebody salty.
But they won.
Yeah, everybody catches any type of like cheat they can. Everybody does it. Like this comes from a Pats fan, so yes, I'm apologetic to them, but it's like
Brett, our boy Dan has left us.
Every team takes any edge they can. They just got caught.
I agree. They all do their own little thing.
Yeah, they all do their own shit. Hell, if Michigan wanted to, they could hire me or you to sit at the sideline and catch signs.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Who gives a shit? You can't stop it.
What is that boy? Is it Belichick's boy?
Something like that. I don't know.
He helps coach or offensive wide receiver coach or something.
Every team's got somebody. You can't stop it. Yep, that's exactly right. Michigan, Washington, Texas, Bama. That's my pick. That will be my betting line. Man, the Broncos Texans game's gonna be good. It's not gonna be on our TV either. I have to watch it on Stream East.
I think it's gonna be a good one. How close you think San Fran and Philly would be? I think it'll be a close game. I really do. But watch out because I think San Fran could blow this open.
I'm actually concerned about the over-under on that. I thought about you think you'd want to go low on it, but it could be like a 24-31 game or something.
It's just hard, I think, to score a lot of points in the rain and shitty weather if it's going to be like that. Are Eagles going to put the Niners to bed and crying all the way back? I hope so, man. But we're tired. I mean, we're tired.
And he said he got to right back at it.
Yeah, we're tired.
Yeah.
But hungry dogs run faster. Underdogs, baby. EAGLES. Give it to me. So we can 2 SEC teams in the top 4 because don't forget Texas is going to be SEC next year.
Well,
pretty much.
Well, Texas draws money anyway, and they deserve to be there.
Texas draws money. Oh, 99% Michigan, 99% Washington, 97%.
That's crazy to me.
Florida
man.
State, 55% Texas, 42% Bama.
They don't leave Alabama out, man. That's
4% Ohio State, 3% Georgia. Sam Laporta or Taysom Hill?
Give me Laporta. I hate Taysom Hill.
Give me Laporta, huh? Give me a little Laporta. Out of football, what you guys into? What's your guys' NBA team?
I am a Rockets fan.
I like LeBron, so I follow the Lakers.
Yeah, I am a Houston Rockets fan. Have been since Elijah One days, but I am a player fan when it comes to NBA.
I agree we can, but I don't want to lose this one. We can afford to drop this one, but I don't want to. I want that home field. Hey guys, thanks for the follow. A couple follows there. We appreciate you.
Yeah, I do root for the Bucks because Dame Lillard is my favorite player in the league.
I like Dame.
Well, I don't know if you meant Buckeyes or Milwaukee Bucks.
It's got to be Milwaukee.
You think that? Right now they're winning their division, so as of right now they are in.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I mean, seriously, I don't see why God damn it, that division is so bad. It's bad.
It's bad. Ohio State versus Bama right now. Who do you think wins? Bama.
Yeah, I picked the Packers to win today. It's going out on the limb.
Put some respect on the Kings though.
Yeah, the Kings are studs. They took down the Nuggets last night.
You think the Packers have a chance to win?
Yeah, I think they do.
Yeah, they picked them. They picked them to win today.
But yeah, Falcons, I mean, Baker has weapons. Saints are garbage, and Carolina's in shambles too. So Falcons can do it.
Their team's not garbage. That's what's weird. Like,
yeah,
there's some really good players on.
Oh yeah,
but it's like they can't put it together. Texas will be above Florida State Alabama will be at 5.
I think. I mean, from what we've seen, percentage wise, that's what they're saying.
Baby. That's what they're saying. They're saying Florida State's in.
I think Texas wins if they're in. Kyler.
Oh, Logan Miller's on here. He's upset. In AP ranking, Georgia and Bama.
Yeah, I like that. I don't have stock in that. I don't care
Don't
about
have
the AP poll.
stock in that yet, Logan.
I like the playoff poll.
But you are a Georgia fan, and Georgia is out. Sorry.
Yeah, they're 100% out anyway.
They're 100% out. They are probably one of the best 4 teams.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But they are out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, take care of business.
You think Jaden Reed goes over 3.5 receptions today?
I'd go under.
Under. Georgia and Bama both out. No way.
That's what they're saying, but I don't agree with it.
I'm praying for that committee to pick the 4 best teams. You are, Logan. You're a Georgia fan, man.
Well, Florida State's out then if you're a Florida State guy.
He's a Georgia fan. He's a Georgia fan. And I think Georgia's one of the best 4 teams. Georgia, I think, is one of the best 4 teams. But that means you would have to put Washington out, and you're not doing that.
Yeah.
You're not doing that. You're not putting 2 undefeated teams out. Could you imagine Washington and Florida State get left out? Holy moly.
It'd be a shambles.
It would be shambles. Michigan, Washington, FSU, and Texas. Would love to see Georgia versus Ohio State in a bowl game, though. Hook them.
Give me Waddle.
Waddle.
When are they changing the playoff?
Next year, I think.
Is it next year or the year? I forget if it's next year or
I think
not.
it's next year.
So if they do blow it up this year, thank God to change it.
Could you imagine if they just said breaking news? We set all night.
Next year. Thank you.
We set all night last night, and we agreed that we're going to go to like 8 teams. I'd be awesome.
I still don't like 8 because either way, the number 9 teams will be pissed off.
I agree.
But I like 6. Like I said, I like the top 2 teams, which they can bitch about who the top 2 teams are, but they will get their bye.
Still get a bye.
And then whatever. I think 6 is fine because after that, it's like kind of watered down. Most of the time, it's watered down at that point.
It is.
Like this year, it would have been a perfect 6.
Playoff change next year. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Winter meetings about to start. Should I start Downs or Deion?
I like Downs.
Saints plus the points.
What was the spread on that? I got it loaded up here. I know it's so damn close.
I think
it's at Nolans too.
Isn't it going to 12 teams? Yeah, it's going to 12 teams.
Yeah, it's way too damn many.
Way too damn many. I mean, they went like full overboard.
It's 4.5. Gets the Lions.
Nah.
Lions
beat them by more.
The Lions need this game bad.
Lions need this. It'll be interesting. AP already come out. It did. This is going to be nuts. This is going to be crazy.
Yeah, a lot of backlash is going to happen regardless.
Backlash.
That team's going to be butthurt to get let out.
I just hope High State gets in. Just for the fans.
We deserved it, boys.
Just for the fans. Don't forget, top 4 get a bye next year in a playoff. That's a lot. 4 gets a bye.
But either way, the number 5 teams will be pissed off. Yeah. Think about this year as if number 5 got
I want Den's reactions. All I want to see. Oh, I know. He should have stayed here. He should have just
toughed it out. He should enjoy it here.
He would have. Because they might get in. And then he'd be so excited. He'd be pumped up yelling. We'd have to give him mouth to mouth.
Yeah, but 12, like I said, 12 is too many because we could be like...
He left.
We could be at 2 lost teams.
He left,
think about how many 2 lost teams could be in the top 12. And we could have like a 3 lost SEC team being in there.
Ooh, dang, 18 out of 20. Hello, gentlemen. I was so close to hitting my miracle parlay. 18 out of 20.
That's ballsy in general.
Oh, my goodness.
Was your 18 to 20 pretty much all favored stuff? That's pretty much the only reason I'd ever do 18 to 20.
Why? He had 30 minutes. Because he did not want to be live while
he didn't want to be pissed off live.
His team did not get picked. Because he's going to be throwing the cookies and throwing the notebooks.
Yeah, and Dolly's will be flying.
He's going to be mad. If the Eagles lose against the Niners and the Cowboys...
The LSU quarterback's winning.
And the Cowboys would put the Niners at 1, the Cowboys at 2. Eagles, San Francisco. What? If the Eagles lose against the Niners and the Cowboys, would that put the Niners at 1? Yes. Yes, it would. James Conner killed my parlay last week. This week, he will get 2. We'll get 2. So ridiculous. If Georgia makes playoffs, it will be because the committee picked the 4 best teams. Yeah, that'd be the only way. Yeah.
But when it comes down to picking running backs in any type of parlays, like the running game is like so weird this year. Like everybody's under. Whatever happened to big 100-yard running games? It very rarely happens anymore.
Very rarely happens.
It's just the game's changed. Like I miss those days. I miss like the APs running for 25 carries a game, and it's like those days are over. It's just
That, and I'm the one always now beating the drum that you gotta have 2 running backs.
you have to. One's gonna be spelled, and it's like.
I feel you. I'm an FSU fan in Tallahassee right now. I'm anxious.
Yeah.
I bet you're nervous, Gab. I bet you're nervous.
But like, you can be nervous about it, but ultimately you're an ACC champion, and you're still gonna have a great bowl game.
Yeah.
And you can still buy you a sweet shirt.
You could.
Because I used to, when Clemson always went to their bowl games, I always bought a shirt. I clicked a lot of bowl shirts. I love them.
Nice.
And ultimately, it's like when you get to the playoffs, like then obviously it's okay going to the playoffs and getting your ass beat.
Yeah.
But either way, if you're an Orange Bowl, you're probably get your ass beat too. Honestly, I hate to say it, they have a great defense, but still, it's like
You ain't gonna put up 30 points.
to me they have a great year and they're on up and up.
Oh, man. 5 minutes and counting. People are gonna be nervous. Cowboys versus Titans. No, Colts.
The Colts running game has been good without Taylor. People like just like kind of gloss over that.
Yes,
It's
they
like
do.
the Colts have a good running game.
They have a really good offensive line. Quinn Ewers. He would look really good in a high state jersey.
Yeah, he definitely would have won it. Yeah,
It would have. 49ers versus Eagles game scares me today. Why do I feel like Chiefs lose to Green Bay? Hey, these guys has been beating on the Green Bay drum today. Chiefs are slipping. We deserve it though. One when it needed to be done, even with about. I agree. You have. It's a divisional game too. Always wonky. FSU will get in over Bama. Sure.
well, I mean, what they're saying on the numbers are, but it's wild to me.
It's wild to me. Could
Nah.
Georgia and Alabama face off again
If they both miss, there's no way they're gonna have them both playing each other.
in a bowl game? That would be cool.
That'd be some money, wouldn't it?
It would be. It's like hell. We can't get them in the playoffs for money.
yeah.
Might as well-
Let's have that rematch.
Yeah, let's make that bowl game money. FSU and Liberty are going to be a UCF repeat. The transfer portal and playoff changing is going to be crazy. It is definitely changing the NCAA. To some, it's ruining. To some, they enjoy it. If your team is not on board in the transfer portal,
Yep.
you're going to lose. You're going to lose.
I don't know. It is also weird that Euro started to be good once he got rid of the mullet. You know,
It
so
is.
yeah.
It's a totally different guy. It's like Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
Watch FSU get in. FSU win it all. Watch.
I know the Eagles line that they were. I got to load it up here.
Cheap.
Yeah, Niners are -3 to over/under 48.
True. Watch FSU get in. I love the doubt. Hey, I get it.
None of us are hating, honestly.
We're
Like,
not hating.
yeah.
I mean, it's not that we're hating.
I don't hate any college
It's
team.
the past years that we've watched. It's like, who do they always put in? The SEC. You know what I mean? And if you're going to look at the better teams, who's a better team right now? It's going to be Bama. If you're going to go through the eye test and who's better, who gave you more of an eye test yesterday?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Sometimes it sucks because you're at home waiting and you couldn't show them your eye test. But sometimes you go and you play okay, and it's like, well, your eye test was terrible.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier that Manning's going if Euro stays.
Yeah, he's got to, right? I mean,
He's not going to waste his youth.
especially if like Texas isn't very good the following year. Arch comes to FSU. I mean,
Yeah, it's not very sexy, especially from like a marketing standpoint.
it's not. It's not.
The old Manning family will get him somewhere special.
He will. He will. He'll go to A&M.
And also, wherever he goes, there are going to be transfer portals out the ass to go meet with him. So he could probably immediately be good somewhere.
He could go to a winning team.
Yeah, man. Also, he can go to any good, any reputable school, and people will transfer there anyway.
What's the difference between FSU and Michigan?
Right now, a healthy team,
Yeah.
health,
And Michigan can run the football.
and strength of schedule.
Yeah, by 10. And I think Michigan can run the football better.
It's a better chance of Ole Miss than Tennessee. Tennessee's got somebody.
Stroud or Tua today?
I mean, Stroud's going against Denver, though.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, I'd go Tua.
I think Tua.
Like I said, I see Tyreek going for over 200 today.
I think Tua. Watch him go to Tennessee or Ole Miss. I just don't think he's going to go.
He's not going to go there.
And I don't think he would go to Tennessee or Ole Miss. I really don't.
FSU's not better than Michigan. Come on.
FSU's not better than Michigan.
Michigan's taking care of business. And Ohio State was #1 when they took care of that business. I don't like Michigan, and I don't like Ohio State. So it's like I'm not really saying that as a fan at all.
Michigan won't be able to pass against us.
Who's us? Let's know who us is.
I think he's Florida State. Won't be able to pass against us.
Then again, he might not be. Then again, he might not be able to score against Michigan.
I mean, how many times did Michigan run the football that one time? Like 37 times in a row. They don't need to pass it all the time. Manning at LSU would make sense for the Louisiana kid. It would, but not if LSU's not pretty. If they're not pretty, if they're not winning, why would you? Right?
I guess, I mean, I'm rooting for the ACC to get in. I'm an ACC guy, but I'm just trying to be realistic.
I agree. Star Wars, Return of the Jedi. Are you a Star Wars guy?
I like the originals. Outside of that, no.
Would it upset you if I told you I've never watched Star Wars?
No, I don't care.
I've never watched it.
You're too old to be caring at this point.
Yeah. Here it is. Playoff football selection show. 2 seconds.
Well, FSU does need a quarterback, but I just don't see the Mannings throwing him that way.
Can Denver win? Yeah, Denver can win.
Denver's going to win this game anyway.
Yeah, Denver can win. Denver's rolling. Do you think anybody wants the Denver Broncos in the playoffs?
Hell yeah, they do.
They're got a good defense, don't they?
I mean, I don't think teams want them. Like I said, I think Miami would be scared to play him again.
Knowing our luck in Texas, he freaking transfers to OU. I don't think so. I think he wants to go to somewhere that's big, somewhere that's hot, somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Could you imagine him going to like a Bama or Georgia, though? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Or a High State. Could you imagine him at a High State, though? Because High State always has good wide receivers. Or somebody that's in the Big 12, that where they throw all the time and they're like, defenses are terrible. They're safe. Michigan, Washington safe, he says. 2 spots left.
They could at least been like at least 1 or 2 reveal.
Oh God. USC with Lincoln Riley, he'd be good there.
I mean, he'd be good there, but their defense is so fucking awful. You know what I mean? It's like,
I mean,
I want him to win games.
Is he better than Caleb Williams? No, not right now. You know what I mean? And Caleb Williams didn't go undefeated and win everything. They struggled. He had to put up 50 points to do anything. Saints cover today?
I think they do. 5.5, but in our home. But I don't know. That's a tough one.
Bo Nix. I wish they would have won.
I kind of like seeing Huskies do it too because they haven't been good since Walker.
Yeah, I like Huskies though. I do like someone that's not been in there winning. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's nice. Just like Texas, it is nice for Texas to come back and finally. I mean, they beat Bama. No way you put them out, right? No way you leave them out, guys. Here we go. We are nervous. We are nervous here. We are nervous. Who do you leave out? Who's in? Who's out today, boys? We are watching it. We are live. This morning.
Hey, let's check the age on these guys.
All the old guys.
That's a young buck. He's probably 50s.
He's 50s.
Yeah.
The guy beside him's 50s. Oh, the guy on the right might be 40s. Then it's old. Old, real old. Then it's old again. Michigan watch party. Gonna lose my shit if Texas is out. Texas is not out, baby. Texas is not out.
Like I said many times now, I think Texas is the best team in the country. I always love the Texas colors too.
I like Texas.
That burnt orange, I love it.
I like Texas. I mean, there ain't nothing that I don't really like about Texas. I think they're good. I think they got a good team. I think they're loaded. Texas is out.
Nah.
Come on now. Let's go blue, baby. Guys, smash that like, follow if you have not yet.
That bugged me when Penix did the arrow stuff too. I could be like Watson.
Yeah.
Do you want to be a Watson at this point?
Yeah. He should start his own thing. I think the Commanders might shock Miami. I think they could.
They might shock him by being closer than what that people are expecting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for Washington getting real close.
Jamie, hey, Brittany, record Den's reaction. Somebody needs
Yeah.
to. Somebody needs to. What's going to happen? She's going to record it, but if they're not in, we're not going to see it.
Nah.
You know we're not going to see it. But if they're in, then we'll get us in. He'll go and he'll throw his little happy.
Thank you, Brady.
Thanks, Britt. Britt, I want to see both though. I want to see both. Hey, you think Penix would look in Vegas?
I like Penix, but I don't know about his NFL aspirations. I don't know.
I don't know about.
I'm not good at evaluating quarterbacks anymore. Like I said, I'm not really big on any of them coming out. I like May, but outside of that, I'm not really sold on any of them. But like I said, I don't know much. I'm just a random ass dude from Southern Ohio.
Oh, he's gonna puke. I'm sure. He's nervous. Florida State down there in the bottom right. Look, no one's in Georgia. They know they're not there.
Yeah, I think Browns can win the game. So yeah, go Browns.
The viewers want to say it. I agree. There it is. Let's see it.
Are you shocked watching it's cold and rainy?
Matter of moments. I'm ready to see it.
It always bugs me how much makeup they wear. Like, you see this caked on there. He didn't give him Burger's ass too. He sucks.
I don't care for him at all. He's just got to be a fill-in. He's got to be a fill-in.
Come on, guys, in the chat. Do you like Booger McFarland?
Come on. Yeah. You guys like Booger McFarland on the mic. Let's be real. I'd be better up there.
Yeah.
Patriots getting crushed? Question mark.
Who knows, man? That game's going to be terrible.
I doubt they're going to get crushed because Chargers don't crush nobody.
I mean, the Chargers should crush people, but they don't.
They don't.
They're like one of the weirdest teams, and pretty much since, the last 20 years?
Yeah.
Even with Rivers, that team should have won championships.
They had really good players.
Yeah, they always had insane teams, and it's always underachieved.
Maybe it's the GM and stuff. Maybe it's higher up. Seems like they draft well or they get well players. We do not have the Patriots winning.
I hope they win, man, but then again, I want them to get a good draft pick. I think they need an O-line.
He is a Patriots fan.
Yeah,
so.
I'm a Pats. They can get O-line in the top 4 picks, so they'd be okay. Hopefully they get the best O-lineman. Then maybe get somebody in free agency, or through trade, like I said, I want Cousins or something.
Yeah, I would build a team before you go get a quarterback. I wouldn't be mad though if you got Marvin Harrison first pick.
But they wouldn't have a quarterback.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, they'd have to already have their plan in place to get, say, a good veteran or something.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to.
I don't want Caleb Williams, man.
No, because I mean, if you get a good wide receiver, realistically, he's probably not going to ball.
They don't have anybody, man. Juju's garbage. They're all so bad.
They're bad. Marvin Harrison looked nice there.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to. I mean, I'd pay a healthy Higgins. I'd pay somebody. I would really pay somebody. I think what is their money at?
That's what Bill has to be. I mean, where does their money go?
Because I understand they paid Judon and they paid one of the tight ends. High was it Henry? They paid a good bit.
Yeah, probably.
But they paid a lot some defense. But outside of that, they're not paying anybody. So I like to know where their money's at. I like to see their roster pay.
Gotta be terrible. Somebody's pocketing some money.
Yep.
Somebody's got to be making some money, right?
Yeah, so I'd like to see the contracts on there because I like to know who's actually getting paid.
Who do you think's the highest paid player on that team? Judon?
It's probably. I think it is Judon. I could be wrong though.
But is he worth it?
He's a stud, man. Like they're a totally different team when he's out there.
But it sucks having. I mean, how
J.C. Jackson's high.
How old is Judon?
I don't know.
He's been around.
I'm trying to think of what he's not too old. Like he's not more than 10 or anything.
Because it's like. Is it worth keeping him around to rebuild? You know what I mean? That's the thing. I know he's so good, but it's like, is it worth it?
It probably depends on the direction you draft. Like if you draft the offensive guy, you might want to keep him around for the defensive side of things. But I don't know. He's a good leader too.
Oh, he's a good leader. And you need those. You really do. Yeah. But it's like, what do you do? Nah.
I would like to see Michigan Florida State game. That'd be good for us.
Michigan Florida State would be a good game.
Yeah, they don't have. As I'm saying, the only reason why they would grab Harrison is if they actually grabbed like a free agent quarterback or through some type of trade.
Or they knew maybe second round we're getting a quarterback, third round we're getting somebody. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it was like I said. Ultimately, like I said, I know I keep saying this, but I like this for them to get Cousins or somebody, then have a plan in place to be able to get like a top tier receiver or O lineman because they need O line help too.
They do. They need a lot of help. They really do.
Yeah. Before what we doing in Florida State on that? We have a lot of local parties around here. We have a lot of for some reason we have a lot of Jackson area Florida State fans and Michigan fans.
I like it. I like it.
I don't have a dog in the race. I had to be there for a good time.
What are we doing if Florida State and Michigan play? I don't know.
Yes, I'm saying we'd have something going on.
We need to do something. Den won't do nothing
And
because
yes,
it's Florida State, but yeah, Jamie's local.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're doing something.
yeah, but I do want Bill out of there, or at least out as or at least out as a GM.
That's what I think. That's what I think. But how mad is he going to be if you take like?
Yeah, yeah. But either way, they need to change because him as a GM is not working out right now.
It's not. If he's the one drafting or
Yeah, he's
trading
done it
or
all. Other than the Corona year when the dog drafted. Remember that? Yeah, the dog sat at the table.
whatever. Yeah. Who did it pick? And he had,
I don't know.
Yeah,
Probably the one good player they got.
oh shit. Oh, I bet. I bet it is. I bet. Michigan fans have nothing to worry about right now.
Yeah.
But do you want to be 1 or 2 if you're Michigan?
Hey, it all depends where everybody else falls. Like if they want to be 1, if Florida State's 4.
Yeah. Yeah. But if Bama's 4, I won't want to be 1. He picked the team and picked Juju.
Well, yeah, there's so many like awesome receivers available. Like I want Juju.
Yeah.
Who literally openly hated on the Pats when he was a Steeler. Made fun of the Pats nation and everything. And like, I'll bring this guy in.
And his personality don't even.
He
it's hard to
sucks.
tell.
Like he literally shit all over the Pats, and it's somebody, man. I can't stand him.
I mean, it makes no sense. Bill's not that kind of guy. Bill don't do that kind of like stuff that Juju does. He's not all happy.
No. Yeah, it's not good look for Big
No
12.
watch party for Washington today. There's a case for us to be number 1. That's about it.
Well, yeah, they want to be 1 if they're playing against Florida State, but otherwise they're not going to have a chance, in my opinion.
Not Ohio State. Ohio State is not in, Bubba.
Ohio State will get a good bowl game. Root for that. Nothing to hate
And they'll
on.
probably lose.
I mean, they might lose. It depends who they play against, but like, Ohio State needs to know what they need to work on. They need quarterback play.
Quarterback.
You guys have a top
right.
scouting. Want to always have a top scouting class. You guys are good.
The running game disappoints me.
Yeah, it's
I know a lot of people, like a lot of good Buckeye fans, like, oh, you don't watch the run game. It must be real. I mean, you must not be watching this. Really.
Yeah.
I'm like, this isn't the run game that I'm used to
Yeah.
for Ohio State.
where's the Zeke days? Where's the
Yeah.
all that stuff?
I mean, this. How can you be Ohio State, which is always a top 10 team?
What's the running back that came out like that was on the team like a year or so ago? Started with an S. Sermon.
Sermon, yeah, Trey Sermon.
Yeah, he's a stud. I mean, they don't have that type of running games anymore.
They don't have nothing. I mean, Henderson and them just don't seem like they're it. I don't understand it. Mayan Williams, like, where did all these guys go? Where all these superstars go? I don't understand it.
I mean, it's like they're going anywhere else in the Big Ten Conference.
No,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. Do you think we are still live, Scotty Waters? Do you think JJ for Michigan leaves this year?
nah, he's gonna stay.
I think he's gonna stay.
Yeah. What do you got? What top 4 do you got, Scotty?
Scotty, who's your top 4? He's a Cowboys fan, so it probably shouldn't really matter. He hates me. He loves his Cowboys.
But why would JJ leave though? Like
Texas fan lets
he has nothing to. I mean, if he leaves, it's like premature. I don't get it.
4th round.
Yeah, it's like why? He's not exactly like lighting the world up as a passer,
Yeah.
and I like him as a college quarterback, but I don't see why he would leave.
You leave to be a backup.
Yeah, it's just like I only see him being top 4 rounds. I don't even see that.
But
It's
they're losing a lot.
they're Michigan. They recruit. I don't know. They transfer people in. Nah, I don't see that at all, man. I could be wrong. Except I like him. There's the quarterback like college class is actually pretty deep coming out, and a lot of teams need quarterbacks too. So who knows?
Just pick. Let's just pick. Hurry up.
That's crazy. Me if he did. That's crazy. Is that a Michigan mock draft? I don't know. I'm just kidding, but still.
Holy moly. He's thinking he is a He is a Vikings fan, and he thinks they're going to get them first round. There's no way.
Who, JJ?
Yeah.
No, like I said, I don't see it. I don't see him in day 1 or 2.
Round 2 pick.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Kirby Smart, Georgia is one of the 4 best teams.
Well, yeah, they do.
Bill Hancock.
Yeah, Vikings need to get them
Not
a mobile quarterback.
I could see at round 2 JJ goes.
I mean, I don't know, man.
That's
It's like-
early.
I said, I keep saying, man, it's like probably 4 or 5 quarterbacks ahead of him.
Is there that many teams that need a
There's a lot of teams that are quarterback needy, man. Especially the Vikings to be in the market. I mean, do you think Atlanta's in the market?
Probably.
Titans? Probably not, maybe.
No.
I mean, it depends what happens with Fields. There's a lot of people in the market for him.
Vikings, Raiders?
They could be.
Vikings, Raiders.
Yeah, Jets could be. You never
Not
know.
first round, though.
Well, no, not first round, but they still, like, you never know. Hell, the fucking Browns, who knows? It's like,
Browns definitely could be, right?
there's a lot of teams that could.
Patriots.
So you got the Pats, obviously. There's a lot, man. Maybe the Buccaneers could be
Bucks?
not on Baker.
Yeah, they're not. Saints.
Yes, Saints. It's a lot of teams.
It's not the most deserving. It's who's the best 4 players.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams that need quarterbacks.
Steelers? Nah, Steelers ain't going to draft one yet.
They might at least write another year to see if like they actually get some good offensive production first out of a different coordinator.
You know who would be a good quarterback I see someone maybe swooping up and trying to get next year? Hendon Hooker
Yeah,
from the Lions. Because he's about ready to play.
right.
They got a big old guy. Huh?
Yeah, bro, can't let the leg up.
Tight jerseys. Oh, Mike Norvell's mad, isn't he? He's going to be real mad. He's going to be real mad. Mike Norvell's going to be real mad.
I don't know if that's gonna be the game. It's on TV or not today. It might be.
Guys, we're on here just trying to wait and see who they pick. See, Dan could have hung out. Resumes in 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Come on. My goodness.
They booked the shit out of it.
It's the best. Is the best QB. There's like 12 teams that need a quarterback. It's the best. What did you say, Zodiac? Are you asking who's the best
Yeah.
quarterback? Maybe.
You need to get you a Cunningham or a Culpepper type quarterback again.
Dang, Gina. Sanders. He ain't even coming out. They will use the whole 30 to 45 minutes to release the ranking. I know. It's 30 minutes, I think, isn't it? I hope, because I got deer to process. Rodgers loses his shit if the Jets. They're not going to draft him.
Well, I mean, it seems like even Rogers said like when he was signing up, it's like for a 1 or 2 year thing. So
I mean, they're not going to draft him first.
no, they're not going to draft one immediately.
But they'll get one.
They need like right side of the O line help because their O line can't stay healthy.
Holding your breath, guys. Vikings getting LSU quarterback or Washington's quarterback. They could.
I love either one of them because you see how like when Vikings are striking now when they actually get Dobbs mobile.
What's
and
Jaden, though? He's not a senior, is he?
I'm actually not sure.
I don't think he has to go out.
No, but
He probably won't.
they can get Penix late too. Like, but I don't know.
I think they get Penix late. Just to test him. But what is Kirk right now? A free agent?
Nah, I think he's got another year left on him.
Yeah, then you definitely could get someone.
So saying Pats would have to trade for him. I think it's a year left on him.
Minute 12 seconds to get back.
Oh, see, here's what I know. Dayton is a senior.
Oh, is he? Yeah, but can he play? Like, you know what I mean? Is it like like he got redshirted and, you know what I mean?
The NFL pays enough. That's the thing.
Not sure if that means. Yeah, they do. They play.
It's kind of like the risk reward type of thing right now, especially if like yours making millions of dollars and the others making millions of dollars. They're just not like, hey, I got to leave now. They can enjoy the college life and all that for a minute too.
I don't know, buddy. He said FSU defense alone should get them in. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, I think it'd be pretty cool to be a college kid making millions of dollars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but sometimes it sucks for them too, though, because some of them it like gets to them.
I get that, but like, there's no like what ifs. They're already making that money. If they get an NFL, they could just flame out.
Yeah, oh, for sure, for sure. I think giving them money helps them develop early.
Well, that too, but I mean, but a lot of them have already made their money. Like I said, yours already made his money, and all, and other people already made their money.
Yeah, but they ain't made that like.
Oh yeah,
million.
I think Kirk has done regardless. Like I said, I want to be a Pat.
Oh, you think Kirk's done regardless after this?
He's done with the Vikings.
Yeah, you think he's done with?
I think he's done with the Vikings.
I'd have been done with Vikings years ago. Just seems like they can't ever get over that hump. They're good. They got a good team.
Yeah, they have a good team. They got the best uniforms in the league. When they wear the all purples,
They are.
with the purple
sweet.
mat helmet, man,
They are
they're
pretty
sick.
sweet looking.
And they have a good offense.
Next,
They can't get nothing out of the running game right now, though.
college football revealed. Next, I'm excited.
Yeah, the Vikings need to do something about the running game.
Let's see who it is. Let's break this news. There ain't much on. How long we got on? Like double digits. No big push to jump through that far early. Now that the college, exactly. I agree. No reason to jump early.
Yeah.
That's what they're playing for. College football playoff national championship trophy presented by Dr.
Who we got, guys? Smash that like for us. We're about done. As soon as we get this playoff here, we might bullshit for a minute, then we're going to head out.
Year of the 4-team playoff, and we haven't had this much anticipation since the first year, 2014, when Ohio State, Baylor, TCU were fighting for one spot. There are 4 teams for 2 spots, it would appear, today. The rankings are in. Brandon has put them into the Viz graphics.
Uh-oh!
Yeah.
Uh-oh! Here we go!
And the college
I'm nervous, and I ain't got a dog in a fight.
season is presented by
Who's 6? Who's 6?
Final ranking
High State?
selection
Yeah, I think so.
Number 1 team in the country is
Number 1, Michigan.
seeing these weeks,
Michigan.
and it's Michigan. Because Washington has a couple of wins.
Michigan's 1.
Maybe the Huskies
Washington 2.
in that spot, but
Yeah.
Washington 2.
soon we'll go to the Rose Bowl. The semifinals are in the Rose Bowl
Michigan 1. Michigan 1.
New Year's Day
They should have started at 6.
for the semifinals.
Yeah, I don't like that. Well, they might get
I don't
one.
know.
They might get 1, 2, then back.
Yeah, well, 3 and 4 is kind of important, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who's got it better than you, Jimmy?
Jimmy! He's like, I'll take one in my khakis.
Yeah.
I'll take one in my khakis. I'll take one in my khakis. He's happy.
Yep.
He is happy. He's like, I ain't even gonna fucking smile. I'm weird. Who's 2? Who's number 2? Give him the dogs. Give him the dogs. And not them Georgia dogs. Them Huskies. Them Husky
I'll
dogs.
laugh at somebody else for some reason. No, it's like this. No shade out.
Texas or something?
Yeah.
Here it is, boys. Washington Huskies at 2. Washington Huskies at 2. Who we got at 3? Washington, and we was there. We was at 1, 2. You know what I mean? That's where we was at.
What's that graphic mean?
Up 1.
Oh,
They went up 1.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep, because they were Michigan was 2, right?
Yeah.
So they went up 1.
Yeah, now remember,
Here we go.
you have 6 teams in a group.
No Washington watch party, so them guys didn't even care. They knew they was in. They sipping the Kool-Aid.
So when the rankings, the final time they went,
Who's 3? Who you got at 3? Who you got at 3?
I think Texas.
Hook 'em? Hook 'em horns at 3? Hook 'em horns at 3?
Yeah, there you go.
Hook 'em horns at 3! They are in the 4 spot. Who is it? You leave out the SEC? Are you leaving them out? There's no way. No, they jumped 4 spots. That's a lot. Woo! They're like, we're in, baby! Because they're nervous. They didn't know if they was in.
They didn't know.
They didn't know if they was in. Texas having a watch party, and they are excited. Texas is like, hook 'em horns, put me in, baby. Texas at 3. Them boys are pumped up. They're a good football team.
Yeah, I think
They're a good football
I think they're the best
team,
in the
man.
country.
They're a good football team. Look, they're all together there. So we have Michigan, Washington, Texas at 3. Who's filling in 4? Give them the tomahawk chop, baby. Give them the tomahawk chop for our boy Den. They're making us nervous. Oh my goodness.
Georgia, Florida State. Kirk, how should this come out in your judgment?
Alabama should be at 4.
Woo!
Alabama should be
The injuries to Florida State is just, you can't avoid it. It's
Can't.
nothing against what they accomplished.
It's not.
Obviously, what they accomplished is extraordinary.
I'm scared to look at that because I think
They might be a little early, so you got to be nervous.
The committee takes into consideration. If you're looking at Alabama versus
Who we got it for?
team and raw,
Who we got it for?
very, very hard to imagine Alabama not being there at 4.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be Alabama.
We go back to the rankings in the unveil. Let's look now at number 6 and see who's been eliminated. And see
Yeah, see, I knew they'd do that. They do that shit.
who's number 6.
Who's 6? Buckeyes. Georgia. It's Florida State or Bama. It's Florida State or Bama. I think Buckeyes are 4. Give me an OH in the chat. OH. Could you imagine? Oh shit. Who is it? Georgia went down 5 spots. That's crazy. Who's number 4? Roll Tide! Roll Tide! Roll Tide!
That's shitty, man.
That is shitty to leave a undefeated team out.
That's exactly how I guessed it, though.
That's exactly how we guessed it. That is exactly how we guessed it. There it is, guys. Michigan, Washington, Texas, Alabama. Look at that Kurt's gonna cry.
Yeah, what the hell's he sad
I
about?
have no clue. Probably because Ohio State's not over.
Why do we play the games? Why are we looking at a team that's undefeated?
Michigan and Bama.
Everything asked of them
They don't want
to
that.
punch their ticket, but the
They don't want that
committee
smoke.
actually-
How the hell? Hell yes, that's awesome. F Bama. People's tore up. It is what it is, guys.
This team has 0 losses.
It sucks for Florida. If it sucks for anybody, it sucks for Florida State.
This is the head
For
they
sure.
took everything into account. They took a step back. They acknowledged injury, which they've talked about in the past, and they put in the 4 best teams. And that is not an easy thing to do. So I want to tip my cap to the committee.
To be fair, to put the 4 best teams in, like Georgia might be still in there.
Who'd you take out?
Than it would have been had they just gone with the undefeated power.
Washington?
Well, I'm going to completely disagree with you. To me, this
He's
is
pissed.
a travesty to the sport. Because we go out there on the field and we play the game.
Travesty to the
Regardless of whether it
sport.
looks good or
I bet Den's loving Booker now.
Burger's preaching.
whether we win with defense, the name of the game is to win. And that's a reason never before has this not been done.
Bama can win it all now.
Going undefeated.
Bama can win it all now.
So I understand we want to look at style points and who are we going to get for the best matchups. But that's not what this is about. This is about understanding to get the 4 best teams. One team has a loss, and that's Alabama. One team doesn't in Florida State. And the fact that this committee could take a Power 5 conference champion that's undefeated. Those kids that went out there and busted their behind and not get into the playoff based on the eye test. Mind you, this is the same Alabama team who needed a prayer in Jordan Hare to beat an Auburn team that lost to New Mexico State. So that's really what has me bothered right now.
Reese, can you deliver?
Oh, I agree.
It's gonna be Bama versus Texas. Texas win.
You're making it sound as if Alabama played nobody.
Yes, you are. Because
Oh, he's pissed.
Yeah, Burger's pissed. Yeah.
in strength of schedule,
Yes.
Florida State's 55th. I totally get what you're saying. It's absolutely heartbreaking and devastating for them. The ACC has a winning record against the SEC
Yes.
this year, 6-4.
That don't
The
matter.
Conference games for Florida State this year against the SEC, and they won both of them. I get it. But they're a different team. This has been your point, Joey.
Yes, that has been my point. And so I feel awful.
I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry, Florida State fans. It's about money, Scotty.
I mean, I said it
man.
from the very beginning. It's all about money.
It is. And what looks better? A Florida State team that don't have a quarterback or Bama at the top?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it is what you can't leave out Texas because they beat them. If Texas didn't beat Bama, they wouldn't be up there. Do you agree?
Yeah.
If Texas
I agree.
if they
Yeah,
didn't play Bama this year, they probably wouldn't be up there.
Last night, it wasn't pretty. Here's the thing, Boog, and honestly, I hear everything you're saying. If our goal
Boog's ready to
is
fight.
to have the 4 best teams, there's nothing to do with what you deserve. There's nowhere in the bylaws that say you have to be undefeated. There's
I agree.
nowhere in the bylaws that say if you're in a Power 5 conference.
But if you're going to say that the best 4 teams, Georgia's not up there, and they're one of the better teams, I think. Can you imagine the hate that Florida State fans are going to give that hurt quarterback? I understand.
Yeah, Texas is going to win, in my opinion.
Who lost to Texas, who was the 3rd team in this thing.
Yeah.
What they were then and what they
Texas
are
don't
now.
want Bama again.
This Alabama team is different, and you know this. And this Florida
And
State
you
team is
know
different,
this.
And you know this. They lost
You know
their
this.
quarterback. It's not a receiver. If Worthy doesn't play for Texas, they're still a really good football team. When you lose your
Yeah, outside of Washington, who else do you have in there besides Georgia? I think it's a pretty good list.
I think it's a good list.
You gotta win a different way.
Let's get Kirk in quick.
Georgia versus Florida State Orange Bowl.
These discussions
I think Georgia roll 'em.
Yeah.
From winning against the SEC to the ACC. Success.
Texas beats Bama again.
Yep.
Is this simply
I don't think Michigan's a top 4,
it's not been hurt?
but I think they could compete.
Fair, let's say
And he's a Michigan fan.
Yeah.
He's a Michigan fan.
They deserve the number 1 spot. They do, but it's like,
I don't know if they're the.
yeah, they're not going to win.
that this would be a no-brainer decision and the Seminoles would be in.
I'm wondering how Georgia was eliminated. They lost. They lost.
Yeah, they lost. Yeah.
Well, you have to ask Boo that when he hops on here in a couple minutes. But I think all of us, I think if Tate went out and lit it up, it'd be a lot like what Cardale Jones did for Ohio State. I think people.
But he didn't. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Their quarterbacks hasn't looked good.
Yeah, it's that how it is, Jamie. Like if you lose early in the season, does
Yep,
it matter?
it's the wrong time.
People forget about it.
Because someone was saying, I was watching that Michigan game at halftime. If JJ got hurt at halftime and their backup quarterback came in,
Yeah,
he was
it'd been
god
over.
awful.
Yeah.
But they still won.
Yep.
Michigan still won. Would Michigan be in?
I still think they would because they wouldn't drop them. You know, what I mean, not that far.
State brand back from where it was 3, 4, 5 years ago to where it is now. It has sustainability and it's going to be around with Mike and they're going to do a great job. To me, if you took J.J. McCarthy off of Michigan, we'd be saying the same thing right
See?
now about Michigan. If you took Michael Penix off of Washington the last 2 games and they were struggling with a backup quarterback,
It'd be hard to put him in.
the totality of Washington.
It'd be hard to put him in. A backup quarterback, it is hard to put in.
At the last couple games,
It is. I understand
Yeah.
you got a good defense. It's just hard because you're probably not going to win and you look stupid.
Yeah.
take him out is just as big as any player in the country that you would take off that roster. So to me, it's a reflection of what he meant.
You're right.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
You're right.
In these last
Or
games,
good quarterback play from backups.
to back up the third string guy an
I
opportunity.
mean, you can blame it on other things, but good quarterback play, they've been in.
Right. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, if they went and blew Louisville out by 30 or 40, they'd been in.
Because think about it from ratings and stuff like that. Who's going to tune into a beat up Florida State team?
No
they're
one.
not. They're not.
No one.
You cannot take Alabama out of this. They have to be in, and I think the committee did a great job. I tip my cap as well.
It'll be interesting to hear when we talk to Boo Corrigan if that was the biggest thing and if prior.
Well, Neil,
I think so.
you about done here?
Yep.
Guys, we appreciate everybody that stayed around, that came back while our boy Den left. Who you guys got? The four's been shown. It's going to be a battle.
I think Texas versus Alabama and Texas
Texas
wins.
and Alabama probably could be the final game. He's got Texas. Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide. We appreciate you guys.
Thank
we
you,
love
guys.
you. Thanks for Neil coming and joining us. Our boy Den left early. He got a little hostile. Probably glad he wasn't here now
Yeah.
because he would have been mad. The guys on here would have been trolling him a little bit. We appreciate you guys for coming around, sticking around. Till then.
Later.